All right, everybody. Welcome back. We are here for another Genesys one-shot. If you don't know what Genesys is, well, you get caught up. We've been playing it for a bit, off and on. We're in between chapters right now. But, just in case you need a tutorial, I've updated the overlay. So now you can see just exactly what we're looking for in our roles as things proceed. So, we're doing a one-shot today. Let's see what our friends are doing. All right, we're live.
Hello!
We are live! So, we're doing Nolly's one-shot today. If every player has been going through their own individual one-shots. This is the last one of the player characters that we need to do. So, Nolly, why don't you introduce yourself? It's been a bit.
Yeah. Nolly is a teenage human girl, very normal, very regular, except sometimes she seems to go Jason Bourne mode and has some sort of combat and deception and stealth training that she does not really know, kind of goes into a fugue state and is almost a different person when this happens. Same goes for her just when she's her normal self, has surprising skills that she doesn't know where she got them from, like how to repair and fly a ship or things like that.
Perfect. And who is coming along with you on this mission about Yusin?
Okay. I am playing Sin. He's a very weird Cruise. So he's the teleporter race, and he's an infiltration expert, and has a fondness for the color red, and that has never caused any problems ever.
For
Yeah,
anyone.
none.
Especially not for Zaldenrock, the last person in our crew today.
Yeah, I'm Zaldenrock. I'm a sniper, trail stalker, grumpy old man bird.
Yes, one of the Shikrai. Oh, and worth noting that the
And I've
Kryus
never spaced you, ever.
are gas people
No.
that live inside of armor. And no, Zaldenrock has never been ejected out of a hangar into open space. Good thing he's not thalassophobic or anything. Anyway,
No, it didn't leave any scars,
no
mentally or
scars.
physically.
He didn't gain the haunted thing from Blades in the Dark. Certainly not.
God.
Alright, I believe you two, Sin and Zaldenrock, were in the last one-shot that we did off-stream. It was a diplomatic mission, and you guys promised for your crew, in the name of your crew, that you would do a mission for the humans, for the Federation of Sol. This is that mission. You decided that it would be best to bring along Nolly, your ace pilot, for this sort of mission. You've been called in to smuggle goods out of the occupied Quan planet. Quan being this little planet over here. You guys are on it. It is owned and colonized by humankind, by the Federation, but the Shikrai, the other main faction of bird people, more specifically the Argent Flight, has blockaded the wormhole as part of their sort of political ploy. They've backed down slightly, but they are still rather dangerous and not letting humans pass through without much effort. They, in fact, quite dislike it, especially when they're carrying things like weapons and junk. And that's exactly what you are carrying. So, let's put you on the carrier for a little bit. Alright. So, you guys are on a human carrier. It's a massive cargo ship, and inside they're carrying tons of crates of goodies. You haven't been explained like exactly what they're bringing, just stuff that the Shikrai don't want going through the wormhole. And it's also equipped with a whole bunch of human Yordian fighters. you guys are invited on board, and they're getting ready to take off. Once you hop on, you are met by the field commander for this mission. Her name is Mona Bradal, and she's over here, slightly outside of the ship by accident. She comes up to you guys and says, "Hello, I trust that you've been briefed on the mission. We're going to be smuggling, illegally, mind you, some goods across the Shikrai and the Argent Flight. I hope that's not going to be a problem for any of you. The Nomad comes on, has brought you a lot of, what am I trying to say? What words are coming out of my mouth? You come
I think we're trying
highly
to say
We come highly recommended.
highly recommended by the Nomad. Yeah, I put the Nomad first, and that didn't work with that kind of sentence. So, I assume we won't have any problems as far as things go.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Nolly's sort of like, while Mona is saying all this, she's looking around the room they're in, sort of stepping off to things on the side, tapping little panels, stepping on the ground.
I mean, it's a little bit of a boat, but this is, what, one of the 2030 T-15 retrofits? Should be pretty easy to move.
Yeah, it's a ship. It does, in fact, move of its own accord. You must be the one that they call Nolly. Or shorter
Yeah,
than
that's
I
me.
thought. And louder, higher pitched than I would have imagined. Anyway, we don't really need any help from you as a pilot. This is more of an operation procedure. Sin, you're the Krius in the group, right? We could use you on scanners.
Sure. Okay. Nolly? Call me
Yes.
if you need.
You got it. And she taps the comm bead.
Oh. Okay. Sin skitters off to where he's directed to go.
You are just about where you were needed on the bridge. I guess you would have entered via like the hangar maybe, and then been brought through the crew deck and then to the bridge. Mona directs Nolly back to the hangar, and Zaldenrock as well. And you're one of the avians. I assume that this isn't going to be a problem for you. I know it's your own kind, but you don't have any association with the Argent Flight, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. Never dealt with them in my life. No, I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. No would have sufficed, but anyway. Everybody get to your stations. We're gonna get going pretty soon.
You're not being suspicious at all, Zeldenrock.
Soldenrock, what's my station?
I don't know. This is your kind of thing.
Sin,
where
get
you
to the
like.
bridge. You two fly guys, make your way to the hangar and familiarize yourself with Federation ships. Probably different than what you're used to. You're doing
Yeah, they're a
Lazak
lot
stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah,
chips.
a lot more boxy and less sleek.
They kind of look like jet planes, honestly. Some of those design tendencies from ancient human times have maintained themselves. So let's just grab you guys.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was going to scooch on back there.
yeah, just head on back to the hangar. Oh.
Yeah, put me where I need to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah, you are totally fine in there. The hangar is quite large. Tons of ships, just rows upon rows of ships. There is a tiny line there that is not a wall. It's totally fine to go past that. This is all just one big room. However, it will take a while to move through the room if you're moving like left to right or right to left.
Mhm.
Anyway, you find another fellow Yordian that's kind of just working on their plane. Looks like they got like a sort of custom deal going on. This blasted thing. Hey, you guys are the new ones, right? Name's Gilby Leaf.
Nice to meet you, Gilby. I'm Nolly.
Nolly. All right. Well, I was told you'd be on this mission. I just figured that someone that took on the Letnev would be a bit, I don't know, not a little child, you know?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Maybe she'll surprise me. Come on, we got work to do. First leg of this flight is the most dangerous. Make sure your vessels are primed and ready.
Yeah, do you have a manifest on all the individual ships so we can browse through, maybe?
They're all the same. Except this one. He pats the hull of the nearest ship. This one's mine. It's gone with me through thick and thin. I'm a merc by trade, though I did do lots of stuff for the Federation in the border wars with the Letnev. Nowadays, I just do stuff for the person that pays the most. But the Federation gives me plenty of work now and then.
This one's a war guy too, and she sort of elbows Zaldenrock.
Oh, I'm sorry, I stopped listening halfway through his whole thing. Anyway, what is needed of us at the moment?
Just pick a ship and get in it.
Aye.
Okay, Gimli.
Alright, that's a new one for me. Ancient text is not my sort of strong suit, but needless to say.
Here, take one of these, and I pluck a feather off. I say, ships are lighter than feathers. I leave.
Oh, okay.
Was it a red feather? Is Sin suddenly
No.
there?
No.
Plugs a red
Those are
feather
only
out.
for special sin occasions.
Sin just feels a tingle. What? Wait. Something red just happened.
My red
Exactly.
senses are tingling.
Yeah, all right. Nali will, I suppose, pick the... Ooh, what would her criteria be if they're kind of all the same?
They are all identical.
All right. If there's nothing discerning about it, she'll just pick one and start running some pre-flight checks.
Sure. You start doing some pre-flight checks. The ship starts to prime its engines, which are absolutely massive. It takes a while for the ship to fully take off. But now that things are fully loaded, all the oxygen's filling into the ship, and it's starting to take off.
We didn't have oxygen before.
Well, it was outside oxygen. Now it's being filtered.
okay.
The massive rear rockets are blasting away from the planet through the massive hangar, and it's making its way away from the planet and towards the sun. Gilby kind of leans over to you guys and he's like, you guys have flown in fighters before, right?
Yeah, once or twice.
Nope.
Oh. Well, I guess you're gonna find out if you're a little scared or not. I always get a little scared, but it's fine. As long as I'm in a fighter, I feel like I'm in control of something, not like in a big ship like this where I have to leave everything to the engineers and just assume I survive.
Yeah, and then you have to make like mechanics checks or some shit instead of like actual piloting. It's a whole mess.
Yeah. Can't sit still for more than a minute, but as long as I'm behind the wheel, I feel at home.
Can Nali attempt to like make a piloting check to do like a flashy, dramatic exit out of the hangar?
Oh, you don't want to leave the hangar yet.
Oh, all right, we're not. All right. I was like, are we at that point yet?
Bye!
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the planet. What? As you take off, character is headed towards the sun, away from the Shikrai fleet. It then reorients itself and makes a short jump. Guys go to warp. You can like feel the place lurch. It kind of vibrates the outside of the hull for a second, but then it dies down as like the warp kind of settles into itself. And then it quickly stops once again. All right. You hear on the intercom, like over this massive echoing chamber, hold on to something. It's Mona. We're warping into the wormhole. This should take us far aside from the Argent fleet. They were directly between Quan and the wormhole. But we've taken a side route. Hopefully this should get us past the brunt of anything. And you feel the thing shake as it goes to warp once more.
I immediately grab onto the most sturdiest thing I can to make sure I'm not warped into space again.
It's a massive hangar. If Sin were to open this hangar, It would be an absolutely devastating thing for all the ships to leave. But thankfully...
Warning, decompression.
I paint the red lever, like, blue.
The tiniest little oxygen bag descends all the way from the massive ceiling just to Zaldenrock. Remember, birds and children first. All right, you guys are headed off. Suddenly, Gilby arcs an eyebrow as the sound of the warp engines begins to, like, dim and fade. It starts to shake again as it's coming out of warp. Zaldenrock and Nolly, it feels like you're slowing down. And Sin, who's on the scanners, they are losing speed. It's going from warp 5, 4, 3. Scanners are detecting something in the path of the ship. Sin, are you with us? Is the question, because I know you BRB'd. Alrighty.
Back now.
Oh, back now.
Perfect
All right.
timing.
You guys are heading towards the wormhole, and you have dropped out of warp. Mona turns to you, Sin. What's going on?
I don't know. I've just been staring at the blinking red light. What do you want me to do?
We're dropping out of warp. Mona, like, pushes you to the side. Zuck, it's a zucking warp disruptor. Mentak pirates use them like a dragnet to catch unwary cargo ships. She gets onto the intercom. Battle stations, red alert. Sin, get on the scanners. Sin, make a computers check. And let me remember how to play, first of all. Get the DM's character sheet up. We had some remnants here for you. Actually, I'm going to try something this time around, I think. If you guys go to your character sheets, you should have a dice pool at the top of your sheet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you guys to enter your difficulty whenever there's a roll that you need to make.
Sure.
All right? This is going to be... Yeah, the
black
purple.
one?
The purple dice. No, don't do the black one. Those are setback dice.
Okay.
The middle one is the analogous to your green one. All right. So, Sin, I'm going to need you to make a difficulty 2 computers check.
Okay, so is that where you want me to put it into the dice pool?
Yes, 2 purples is difficulty 2. And then if you click computers, it should apply that to your die roll. We haven't really done this before.
Nice.
I've been usually in charge of doing this.
I was messing around with this a while ago.
If we do start doing it this way, this will be actually quite useful for me, because then I can just apply the upgrades and downgrades for the dormant personality overlay myself.
Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, that worked. Fantastic. We got 3 successes and 1 threat. I'm going to need you to take a strain as you freak out about the controls. You were not really taken on for your scanning expertise. You were just kind of taken on because you wanted to protect your flock. However, you do manage.
Wrong character.
Oh, sorry. They're still your flock, but not bird. Only one of them's a bird. Okay, you get it. You get it.
You're reds.
You're reds. All right. With your hues in tow, you find the signatures of Argent flight ships. Even though Mona suggested they were Mentak pirates, it actually is the Argent flight. They're utilizing the Mentak technology. On the blips, you got 4 fighters and 1 destroyer-class vessel. It's not the full fleet, but it's more like a strike team. You estimate that the fleet's probably been alerted, and they're probably on their way.
I convey this to Mona as well as to Nolly, saying that they're using Mentak technology, but this is Argent flight. It's only 4 fighters and 1 big one, but more are on the way.
Scramble all units!
Yeah, Nolly's going to say on comms to both Zaldenrock and Sin, not to Mona necessarily, just on our comm beads. When did the She-Cry get Mentak interdiction tech?
Man, I don't know.
All right. Let's go to...
It seems like there's a lot of intermingling technology happening, and I'm not a fan.
It's okay. They also claim they blow up planets, and they don't really do that shit, so we'll see what they actually have access to.
All right. It is time for space combat. I have brought on a bigger map. We're doing a hex grade this time. We just have a few changes, and I've also put some rules up for your benefit, so you don't have to click into stuff and read about stuff. They are up here. For instance, your
I love not
range.
having to read about stuff.
All right. Well, sorry.
Yeah, Chris, now you get to experience saying over and over, well, if you refer to the reference sheet.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, it's my favorite. So, the range difficulty, I've been saying it whenever I try to do a difficulty for you guys, but your difficulty is based on how close you are to the person, to the target. If you're in short range, it's difficulty 1.
Mhm.
Easy peasy. I'll add people's defenses whenever it comes up, but defenses are equal to setback dice, the black dice. Since we're no longer in range bands, I did need to kind of approximate them, so every 3 hexes is a range band. So if you're 3 hexes away, you're considered engaged with that unit, which makes sense because you will probably crash into them if you take an extra turn in that direction. If you get the advantage on somebody, that's an action you can take, then you upgrade your checks twice. That's just a normal rule that happens. For rotations, I'm gonna say you can rotate 1 face per turn during moves. You can do more with dangerous driving. But the faster that you're going, that's gonna upgrade your dangerous driving check as normal. I actually didn't realize that it did that, but that is true. I added little notes here. You add a boost if you're trying to hit the destroyer because of your size, because it's easier to hit a bigger ship. And you boost your piloting checks for every point of handling that you guys have. Does any of that not make sense? Fantastic.
I think this makes sense. Can you repeat the speed upgrades for me real quick?
Speed upgrades?
Yeah, where it's like speed 1, 2, 0 upgrades, blah, blah, blah.
So you upgrade the dangerous driving difficulty based on your
great.
speed.
Yes, all right, yep.
And for you guys, your Hurricane ships, that's the name of the Yordian ships, they have handling 1, so they add a boost to their piloting checks. They have a defense of 2, so they're going to have 2 setbacks to hit you, just so that you know. You should be able to access the character sheets of these tokens.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got the one that's assigned to me.
Yep,
you should
borrowed
be in
Hurricane
B.
A and B. Yep.
Yeah, I've got B.
Cool.
Sin, you do not have any. You will be on the carrier, which I'm going to give everybody access to real quick. So you can do those rolls if you'd like, or if the situation changes, you can do it in a different way. All right. Other rules for this fight. There's a warp disruptor. It looks like a clock in the middle of the screen. It has a bubble around it. While inside that bubble, you guys have no changes, but the big ships have reduced movement speed. The carrier only has a max movement of 1, and the destroyer has a max movement of 2. If that gets destroyed, the warp disruptor, then that will go away. You also cannot warp out of this, is what it's doing. And the big ships aren't really going to interact with you guys that much, so I'm saying that if there are threats and advantages, 2 of them is worth a round of anti-fighter beam turrets from either side. So you could spend threats that they roll to shoot at them, and they can spend threats that you roll to shoot at you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I know it's a lot of stupid rules, so let's get into it. Let's roll for initiative. Let me bring up the initiative. Make sure you don't have any difficulty dice assigned. Oh, I gotta clear out the initiative. Actually, let's not do initiative. That's silly. Let's just have good guys go and bad guys go.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Who are the good guys and who are the bad guys?
You are the good guys. I'm sorry
Okay.
about that. So,
Yeah, we're the smugglers. We're the good guys.
you guys can also direct the minion groups of fighters if you would like to. It'll take a maneuver to do so.
Okay. And on a turn, you get a maneuver and then a dice roll, and then you can take strain to do another maneuver.
Yes.
I'm
Or you can just
saying
two
things
two
randomly.
maneuvers.
Yeah, right. Or just 2 maneuvers. Yeah.
Yep, with no strain cost. All right, so you guys have speed 0 right now. You guys are the pilots of your own destiny. So feel free to change your speed to whatever you want. It'll cost strain to go beyond 1.
Yes,
What's-
and the max speed is 4.
For you guys, yes.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
The speed is going to be, yeah, that's a good point, your green bar, I believe. Wounds is red bar, strain is blue. Because strain is mental and wounds are physical, so red.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I guess why don't we have Nolly just take a turn here? She will accelerate the fighter she's in up to 2, speed 2, which means it has system strain 1 now. And then for the other thing to do, so that's maneuver, and then the other slot, she will just do a maneuver and direct the other hurricanes and say, follow my lead, flank port around destroyer, prepare to intercept escort fighters.
All right. Will do, mate. Apparently Gilby's in that group. Red team, go. So, I guess you move at the start of your turn. So,
I think so, yeah. So we're just all standing still this turn. I mean, I suppose they probably accelerate too, but
they have already started this acceleration. So, and I'm just going to use one of each minion group to designate what they're doing.
cool.
I'm not going to adjust every single bar of every single dude. Okay. Enemies. No, not enemies. Other allies, because all the good guys are going to go.
Yeah, I'll pretty much do the same. Speed 2.
Speed 2.
System strain 1. And
And-
I'm gonna tell my boys, do whatever the hell you want, just stay alive.
Just stay away from me.
Yeah.
Just stay out of my way.
I won't have you stealing my glory.
You think that I work as a flock? That's those other guys. Fuck
Yeah.
you. We're independent.
Unless I say do the flying V, then you better damn well do the flying V.
Isn't that what
I
they're
wish-
doing?
Go goose mode.
Alright, Sin. You are in the carrier. You can do whatever you'd like. You can attack from the carrier. You can, direct it. But it is moving quite slowly. And they also have plenty of people on board. Even though it's a skeleton crew, they have people on board that can work the guns and such.
Yeah. Can I do any scanning or locking on to these strikes?
There's absolutely a thing you can do.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab...
Would that be a computer?
So you're so hack enemy systems, scan the enemy, fire discipline is a leadership thing. Jamming, you can disable their communications, which actually might be good. If you can jam their communications, then they won't be able to contact the main fleet.
Oh, I'll do that.
Alright, that is a difficulty 2 computers, so set up your difficulty. Ooh, a failure. Right, so they are still able to communicate. They will probably have alerted the fleet then, if that's the case. You do get an advantage, so you can heal a strain. Or you can set somebody up, if you'd like.
I'm going to say it's like, I tried to block communications but couldn't. Nolly, go! And I'll give a boost to Nolly.
Cool.
All right. Nolly's an A, right?
Yes.
Right. Give you a little boost die icon. All right.
Boosty.
The carrier did have some speed. The fighters just popped out, so they don't have any speed. So the carrier is going to move. 1. That is how far it can move per round. Alright. Enemy time. Okay, the Argent Flight Shrike is going to head off this baby. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. They're going to do 1 base of rotation. Just going to go. Whoop. Quite a dramatic rotation for them because they're rather large, but it's allowed. All right, they are going to unload on the carrier. Let's do some guns. Let's see. Heavy Accelerator Flak Cannon 1. That sounds like the one we're going to use. Okay. 1... Oh, I forgot the defenses. Crap. Rapoli. So their defenses are, I believe, 2. Just roll that. Okay, they actually missed. The shields absorbed most of the blow, but you guys feel it, like, shaking as the Black Cannon collides with it. Then they're going to use their... Oh, actually, I don't think they can shoot anything else because of the directions of everything. Alright. They're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I think this guy's gonna turn.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. And I guess they are going to shoot at the ship for now, I guess. Let's do that. Just need to populate all my little sheets. Alright, still difficulty 2. They're going to get a boost because it's a bigger ship. 2 boosts, actually, because it's a much bigger ship. And they will shoot.
Holy hell.
Ah, they need difficulty dice. I'm silly.
Okay, good.
It's not particularly difficult because they're engaged, so it's difficulty 2.
Good
Okay.
for them.
Here we go. That's a much different result. Alright, they get 2 advantages. They're going to boost the next guy to go. So that's going to be this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to orient themselves. And they're going to shoot their Seeker missile at the ship. They are just out of range, so they're going to have difficulty 1. And shoot it up. Wow. Only advantages. Oops.
all
advantages. Alright, ooh, okay. We can spend those on a lot of stuff.
Oh, good for you.
Okay. I'm going to say that they're going to spend 3 to ignore environmental effects, and I'm going to call it an environmental effect. They're going to use vertical space to go over you guys, like if they would collide with you. And I'm going to allow you guys to do that as well. You spend 3 advantages. And they're also going to negate the enemy's defense until their next turn. So they have brought down the shields. And we have another 3, so they're also going to disable one of their starboard side anti-fighter things. Alright. They're done. Let's bring on these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have them maintain their direction. Let's also have these guys come up. And they're gonna turn. Let's reduce some of these speeds as well. this guy is going to shoot at Borrowed Hurricane A. Let's shoot him up. They are just in short range, so that's difficulty 1. You have defense 2. Right. Twin beam cannons coming your way, Harrison. Okay, they missed. They're gonna boost the next guy, though. So this guy's gonna immediately take care of their boost. They're going to Seeker Missile at the carrier, which currently has 0 defense. They're at long range. So, here we go. Also, their ally is engaged, actually, so I do need to upgrade that once. Okay, Shrikey. Seeker Missiles. Wow, another miss. Okay, they'll just... I don't want to boost the next guy because I'm not going to remember. Let's give them a free extra maneuver and have them reposition. So I'm just going to have them, like, kind of skid one range band, like, this way. With the reposition maneuver.
Okay.
Alright, they are done. It's on you guys now. Start of your turn, you guys move straight forward in a line. You can
But
turn.
we can choose to turn.
You can choose to turn, yes. We'll do that on a turn-by-turn basis.
Okay. So I'll move Nolly.
All right, turn on turn-by-turn basis. Got it.
Turn on turn-by-turn.
All right, so there's my 2 movement. And I turned one face once during it, which is allowed.
It is allowed.
And now... So, all right. Let me pull up my maneuvers list. Oh, have to be going at speed 3+ for that. Okay. Well, I suppose I should just increase my speed, huh? Can't evade unless I'm going at 3 speed anyway, so... Alright. I will spend the maneuver increasing speed, and then... is this guy still in my front firing arc?
Hold on. Let me close my windows. The farthest guy?
Yes.
Yes. It's drawn from the corner of the hex, I believe.
Yeah, so this guy is like 1, 2, 3, 4... Either 4 or 5 hexes away, something like that.
Oh, actually, he's just out of it, I think. If he was here, he would count as being in it. So you can hit...
Really?
Yeah, this guy. So it's drawn on the line, like, from this line to this line and outward.
Oh, I see, I see. It's a straight line. It slices through the middle of hexes. Okay.
Yep. And if they're in one of those hexes that it goes through the middle of, they count as being in both.
All right. Well, it's cramped, so this is engaged range then.
Yep.
I guess I will still do it, but maybe I will not shoot in full auto because I don't need to make this roll any harder than it already is. Or I could just try an high roll. Oh, also, are our story point pool, is that accurate? Should it be the full 7?
Nope. I'll go and update that.
Okay.
It should be... No, it shouldn't be that. It should be that. Okay, you guys should have 3 story points. I should have 1.
Cool. All right, so should I build... I have another question. Oh, okay, I guess this is not a player. So I will build my dice pool on my character page, and then I'll make the roll from the vehicle page. All right, so I'm going to shoot this guy. We are in engaged distance, so...
Difficulty 2.
All right,
I've applied their defense, which is 3. All the little guys have defense 3.
Okay, so I don't need to add 3 black dice then.
You do not.
You know what I'm going to do? I am going to use a story point to upgrade my roll, and I'll pop that in. And I am going to shoot in full auto mode with my twin light assault cannons. So that makes it difficulty 3.
All right, so it ups the difficulty.
Yes, but if I roll 2 advantages, I can do another hit.
Okay.
Oh, and I get a boost because it is accurate 1.
And you have a boost from Nolly.
Yes, correct.
So you have 2 boosts.
Yep, 2 boosties. Okay, so now I will go over to the vehicle page and I will click Gunnery, the little dice rolly guy. Okay. Wait, no, it didn't roll the difficulty dice.
Did you apply your difficulty dice?
Well, so I built my pool on my character page, and then I went over to the vehicle page.
Don't go to the vehicle page.
Okay, so I should just roll Gunnery on myself.
Yeah, the gunnery rolls from your sheet because it's you making the roll.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay. I wondered if because I'm on that vehicle page, if it would be smart enough to cross-link that stuff, but that's
Nope,
okay.
it's not smart enough.
Okay, that's all right. Still gonna keep it open as reference. All right, let's do Gunnery.
That's
All right.
a Nephros roll.
A good nothing burger. All right.
All right, your auto gun screams past them and just does not do anything. Wow, fantastic. All right, let's have this minion group go as well.
Yes.
So let's have them, I guess. This is difficult. Let's just rotate one of the guys. The guy that matters. Oh my god.
One that
doesn't...
just drags them over.
I was hitting caps lock. That's why it's not doing it. Alright, let's have him go 1, and then let's have him go 2. He's just dragnetting them along the way. And then he's going to increase his speed to 3. And then let's have the minion group shoot at the Argent Flight Shrike that is just out of engaged range. They are short range. They have defense 3, range 1, and they are in a group of 3. I believe I've applied that before because I was smart enough to. So, Twin Light Assault Cannon, go! And they missed. Fantastic. They should be rolling better than that, though. Alright, well, Zaldenrock, why don't you take your turn while I figure out what's going on?
Alright, so I do the move automatically, right? Or first?
Yes, you can take 1 rotation during your move.
Here. There. And I'll maneuver to increase to speed 3. Let's all hear it for speed 3. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot at this boy in front of me.
Alright.
And then
I have their defense applied, so you don't need to
Alright.
put anything in.
and the difficulty is
You are
1.
definitely engaged, so that is
Yep.
2.
Yep. Are you? Hurry. Really, bud?
Alright, another miss, but you did get 3 advantages. You can use that if you'd like to ignore the terrain, so you can dodge everybody next
Yeah,
time.
that.
Alright,
Yep.
awesome sauce. Yeah, it's not...
We are rolling hot tonight.
So, they're not rolling correctly on my chart. So that's unfortunate. The little minion dudes. I'm gonna have them... I'm gonna have to do them manually. This guy's gonna go 1, 2... 2. He's gonna increase his speed. I think he wants to increase a bit more speed. He's gonna take another system strain. And then they're gonna shoot at, I guess, this guy. He is 7 hexes away, so that is long range. Let's do a long range attack. Oh no, that's medium range. We'll do a medium range attack. Okay. They don't have any boosts or anything, so I'm just gonna have to do their roll manually because it's not doing the 2. Oh, actually, I could just apply upgrades. That's how I could do it. Then I can do it from the sheet, and it should work. Yes, awesome. They failed, but they got a triumph. So how can we spend that crit? Let's have them, direct the carrier to do an anti-fighter barrage at, normally it would only be able to do the port side, so let's have it do the port side, people. It's gonna attack this Shrike. So let's do it up. They add another setback, 2 setbacks, because it's a much smaller ship. But they decrease the difficulty once because they have anti-fighter is the ability. Where the hell is the carrier? Oh, they can shoot in all directions? Alright. And actually, they're going to shoot at the same guy that they were targeting. Wow. Okay. Well, that didn't hit. And I'm going to say that they do a maneuver as an incidental. So they're going to reposition, go over here, 1 range band. Alright, that's the minions. Sin, what would you like to do? Might be on push to talk?
Yeah, I am. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear?
Yeah, you were a little scratchy for a second.
Oh, apologies. I can either do some teleporting bullshit, or I can keep trying to do computers checks.
Well, at this point, they've already probably contacted the fleet. You could try and do other computer bullshit, but I think you might have higher agility. So it might be better to see if you can get in a ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. That Argent flight trike that is very, very close to the bridge. Can I see it?
Oh yeah, it's like right outside, it's screaming past you.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport.
All right. No, that's a once per session. It doesn't need a story point, right?
Yep,
Right.
that is correct.
Mona just kind of is like yelling at you to do something about their like communications, and you're just like, whatever. You step into a wormhole that you create using like a little button on your gauntlet. You jump through, and now you're on this ship. There is a Shikrai pilot that is very surprised at your sudden appearance. Speaking its own language out of excitement. Yeah. You're on their
Can I
ship now.
stab?
Go ahead. Why not?
Yay!
I just need to actually pull up their stats. Okay, it's an Argent Flight combat actually, no, it's an ace pilot. They're actually slightly better. That's why they're their own things instead of other people. Okay, they have defense 1, so I'm gonna give them 1 setback to you. You're engaged, So it's just difficulty 2. I'll do the difficulty from here. You don't have to do it. All right.
Okay. I'm just trying to check because I have all these other things to make my melee a little bit more effective.
Yeah, the sneak attack bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to aim or whatever the hell it is and give myself a boost.
Yep, which gives you a success. Is that what that does?
Hold on. There's dramatic entrance. Why is this being so slow?
It's called like precision strike or something.
Yep, you know my character sheet better than I do. That is correct.
Yeah, I wrote them down
Oh.
at one point. All right. So that gives you an automatic success. So add that, or just assume it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Finesse. Yeah, you go in for your sneak attack, and that is a hit. So that thankfully that success came through for you with your precision strike. Good thing you took aim.
That is hilarious.
Look at that was the only success that was rolled. You rolled a 1 success and added 1 more, and they canceled out the other one. Okay, it's a very futile fight as you guys are struggling for dominance here. But finally, you get off a good stab. What is the damage?
Okay. I think I'm gonna spend a story point to do other things. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We weren't in melee mode, so understandable.
Well, that adds 4 damage.
Yep, because it adds your finesse.
Yeah, it just adds my agility.
Or yeah, it adds your agility. What's the damage then? Full damage.
The damage is 3 breach 1.
3 damage with breach 1. Is it like 3 plus your brawn or anything?
It's 3 plus my agility, so it's 7 total.
Okay, 7 total plus the 1 success, so 8. They have soak 3, so that's going to deal 5. They have 5 health left.
It's but breach 1, so it ignores one of the soak.
Good. So
Wait.
then they have 4 health left.
Woohoo!
All right, that is your turn. You are on this ship currently, which its pilot is indisposed. Let's have them go immediately this turn. Oh, the carrier also needs to move by 1. So that's fun. I don't believe that was the one that was avoiding terrain this turn. I think that was this guy. So let's have this guy. Well, let's have the carrier roll for a collision. How do collisions work? Okay, all vehicles suffer a critical hit, minus their defense times 10. I'm going to call this a minor collision. Just because...
I feel like the carrier just kind of booped the fighter.
Yeah. Boop. Then again, the Shrike does have a size difference. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just roll for it. Let's have the Shrike, because they're the one that's probably actually going to get hurt from this. There's critical hits. All right. Critical number offset. They have defense 3, so it's minus 30. I believe that's how it should work. Okay, shrapnel spray. Chunks of metal or wood are hurled at occupants. Good job. The pilot and occupants must make a hard resilience or vigilance check or suffer 1 wound plus 1 wound per threat on the failure. Okay. So, you heard it. Sin, make a resilience or vigilance check. It's going to be hard. which is 3, sorry. So set your number to 3.
Yeah. I may have made a mistake.
Alright, that is a success, so I believe you take no damage. Let's do the other guy, because he very well could take damage. Difficulty 3. Stop minimizing. And I guess he's doing... I believe vigilance was allowed. That's his better stat, so... Okay, he failed. He takes 1 + 1 additional wound per threat. Okay, none. Okay. So that guy's now at 3 health. Easier to kill. Carrier's done moving. Let's have this ship go. This ship is going to probably get kind of pushed aside a little bit. And then let's have them go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's... oh, they're not going to turn because they're not being controlled at all. Let's have the guy inside try to fight. He turns back to Sin and squawks at you. Let's roll some attacks.
I squawk back.
Good choice. Looks like they, for some reason, have a needle bow on them and no other weapons. So I guess they're just gonna brawl.
Okay.
Fucking amateur.
Alright. So they're in melee range. Do you have any defense? I think you do.
Yes, I have 3.
Ooh, okay. 3 setback dice. Okay, brawl time. Somehow, he hit. You got a threat, though. So I'm going to just have him take another damage, because normally he would take strain. So he's now at 2 health. He will hit you, though. That's going to deal 2 damage, because his brawn is 2. So if you have soak that is enough to absorb 2 brawn, leave that you are fine.
He does nothing.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, well, he's done. He didn't even do anything, he just hurt himself that time. Okay.
Love it.
This guy's gonna go, number 4 is gonna go. Let's have them do 1, 2. Rotation. 3, 4, 5. Let's have them reduce their speed a little bit. And they are now engaged with the minion group. So let's shoot at them. They have defense 2. Let's have the Strikewing Alpha go. Not Strikewing Alpha. The Shrike. Also, I'm gonna repair that critical hit, because that's only affecting one of the ships. Alright. Twin Light Beam Cannon. Oh! Yeah, that hits the minion group. And it has Breach. Holy crap. Okay, so they have armor 1. So they have no armor against this. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2. That's 7 damage. That is enough to kill one of the dudes. Their ship explodes. You guys can spend the threats to attack this guy. So if you'd like, you can go to the anti-fighter things on the carrier sheet. Remember, you can shift double-click on a token to find their sheet. Who wants to shoot at it? Saldenrock, you're pretty close.
I am. Okay, so shift, double click.
I'm not sure if actually you'll be able to do this because it's rolling from an NPC sheet. But go down to the anti-fighter cannons.
Yep.
And then go where it says NPC roll, gunnery, and there should be a little die icon. Click that.
Yep. That?
Yeah, that wasn't it.
No.
Alright, well, I will have to do them myself. I thought that would be a fun little thing. It is apparently not. Okay. Setting the difficulty, and we shooting. Okay, well,
I mean, yeah,
second
same
verse,
result.
same as the first.
Same whole song and dance.
Zaldenrock, I'll give you a boost. From the
Yay.
carrier. They're harrying this guy. Alright, who else can go? Let's have the destroyer go. The destroyer's gonna move. 1, 2, wait. Where are they facing? 1, 2. You know what? Let's do our rotation a little earlier. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Just as planned. I mean, we could just do... Instead, we could just go past them, I think. In fact, let's do that. Let's go past them, but we're going to do dangerous driving to drive above you guys. Right? So they're going to rotate back and then go 1, 2, 3. And it looks like they're right inside of you, but they're going to try and go above you. If it fails, then, well, there's a lot of collisions we have to do. So let's see. Dangerous driving. Their speed... Let's reduce their speed to 2 as they carefully pull up on the throttle to zoom towards you guys. So they get 0 upgrades. This is going to be difficulty... It's normally difficulty 3 for your size ship. This is a big ship. This is going to be a difficulty 5 check.
Oh boy.
Their handling is 1, so they get a boost. I would like to see... I would like to see the minion flying the ship. Okay, they have 3 piloting. There is at least a co-pilot, so let's upgrade them twice. Because I know it's not going to apply it. All right. All right, a fail and 2 threats. Fantastic. Okay, so they failed. Let's have them collide with you, Harrison.
Okay.
So I'm going to need you to add a critical hit minus 20 because you have defense 2.
Okay, I already have the minus 20 on here, so I will just hit roll critical on the starship page.
Okay, rattled. Vehicle suffers system strain, and its pilot and each occupant also suffers 3 strain. Alright, their
Roger.
defense is 2. They're going to do minus 20. Hull damaged. Its hull is compromised. Its armor is 0 until they repair it. Okay. I'm going to put a little thing on him to show that, I guess. Yippee. Alright, I'm gonna say that they're done. They haven't technically collided with these guys yet. They did collide with you though. Alright, next it's this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have him rotate once. And shoot at the minion group. They're engaged. They have defense 2. No boosts or anything. Shoot them up.
Oh yeah, they can just barely hit him.
Alright, that's another hit. I hope Gilby wasn't in there. That's going to be... they have no armor against them, basically. They're going to use Linked, so they're going to hit a second time by spending 2. And then they're going to ignore terrain, because I think that's just the best one. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage as well. That's enough to kill one of the ships. Alright, they are done. Now, this guy, number 1, is going to go. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. There you go. 4. Perfect. He can't shoot at anybody, I don't think. Let me check their arc. Nope, they only shoot forward. Alright, you guys' turns.
I have a few questions.
Of course.
First one is, the other time you had that ship get bumped so they didn't co-occupy hexes, are we getting bumped because we got collided, or?
I'm gonna move you over here and just say
Okay.
that it like kind of like scraped against you. Because you just got rattled, so.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then my question is re-maneuvers. The reposition mover is the pilot moves 1 range band. How do
You
we
can-
want to handle that?
I've been handling it as move 3 spaces.
Okay, cool. And can that include like rotations? Are we treating it like a move where you would be able to like do a dangerous driving tech to rotate during it?
I'm gonna say you can't rotate during it, and you can only go in your forward firing arc.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess I will just fly very far away then, because I need room to return.
So your forward arc could include this direction.
I see. Well, yeah, but the problem is I need to be able to do that before I do my rotation movement during the turn if I'm going to get anyone into my arc, and I can't do it in that order. So,
Okay.
I'm going to have to take my free rotation and then just do a little extra scooching, I guess. So I will here's what I'll do. I'll do my free movement is going to be rotate, boom, 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 and then maybe actually what I'll do is I'll go boom, 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 rotate at the end of it, and then do something like first maneuver will be move 3 spaces, boom, 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 and then increase my speed to 4. Yeah, okay. And that is Nolly's turn.
Okay, so you are moving around, schmoving. Let's have the minion group move up. Thank you, great. 1, 2, 3. Let's have the main guy rotate once. In fact, let's have him rotate 2 times. Nah, fuck it. I don't want to assemble that roll. And then do we just have him reposition like you did? 'Cause I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think everyone is sort of mishmashed where we're going to have like at least a round of everyone just sort of flying away, turning around, coming back for another pass.
He goes 2 forward and 1 to the side, rook style. Okay. Zaldenrock? Actually,
Me.
yeah, I would rotate a little bit before moving. Just a suggestion.
Oh, you don't want me to go into the carrier?
Strange.
But we live
Fuck
there.
that shit.
Can't we go inside?
I'm leaving. Go here. 2, 3. So at this angle, I can't get at this one, right?
Let me check. I actually
I'm
haven't
not
looked.
sure.
I believe
So-
you only have front firing arc weapons.
Yep. I did check the Shrikes, but you guys also only have forward weapons.
All right.
I will let you do like a come about roll. It'll just be dangerous.
What now?
I'll let
U-turn.
you do a
U-turn.
U-turn, bang
Okay,
a
got
Yui.
Yeah, I was
if you-
gonna ask what the dangerous driving check was so that I can like rotate like
Yeah, it's
to here.
It's always dangerous driving 3. You're
Mhm.
at speed 3, so it'll be upgraded once.
Yep.
And if you're going 2 rotations, it'll be 4 system strain. If you're just doing 1 rotation, extra rotation, then it's 2.
I'll do this. Why not?
Oh, also the system strain's only on failure.
Okay.
All right, so
All right. So what's the roll and what sheet is it from?
I'll set your difficulty. It's difficulty 3. Your handling. I have a list of everybody's handling. Your handling is 2, so you get 2 boosts. I've given you your boosts. I've given you your upgrade. I've given you your difficulty. Just make a piloting roll.
Okay. And we're just gonna do this all night, I
well.
guess.
The consequences of your own actions.
I didn't fail though.
That is technically true. I'll give it to you that you didn't succeed, but you didn't fail either.
And yeah, system strain I assume is gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll say that you take the system strain, but you aren't going to suffer the other ill effects.
4, you said?
Yeah, I'll say 4. And you don't get the rotation.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Oh, you did get a boost. You have a boost die. Let's see if this changes
ew.
anything. I'll just roll single boosty.
Oh.
Okay, ignore that system strain. You did it, son. Son, you did it. Thanks to... What was that boost from? The other guy was getting harried by the carrier. So the carrier's bullets made it so that you were able to do the barrel roll. Or aileron roll? Is that what that's called when you do a flipperoo?
A variant roll? I don't know.
Illyrian roll?
So was that an action to do all that?
Nope, that's just part of your movement. Dangerous driving is an incidental.
Okay. All right, now I'll do the shoot at the boy.
All right.
And the
so
one in front of me, obviously.
I'll add in the defense.
Yeah, and then it was 2 difficulty.
Yes,
oh no,
'cause
wait,
you're-
I'm at different.
It's 2 difficulty
1,
because you're
2, 3.
engaged.
It's still. Okay, got it. And then the gunnery. Wait, we have all these story. Oh wait, no, we used one. Well, we still have a story point, right?
You got 2.
Yeah, I'll use 1 to upgrade it.
All right, I will apply an upgrade to your roll.
Okay. There we go.
Whoa! A triumph!
That's the dice we're looking for.
Okay. What weapon was this with, by the way? Because
Oh yeah, because it doesn't. I'll just throw in a roll to get the stats in there.
okay. Oh wow, convenient.
Just
Almost the same
okay.
thing without any minuses. Okay, so oh, it's accurate 1 as well. You need to add a
At a
boost?
boosty.
Yes, I'll roll the boost for you. Great, fantastic. Love that for you.
perfect.
So, you can either heal strain, not a system strain, that's different. That's going to be 5 damage. Going to be 5 damage. And you can inflict a critical hit on them. Let's
I would
see.
like to do that.
I would like to critically hit. Okay. You guys haven't hit them before, huh?
No, these
we have
two are
them.
pretty undamaged. I
Okay,
think.
they
Or
have 0 armor, so actually that kind of tracks.
the pilot's damaged and the other one,
Oh yeah.
not the actual ship.
And I specifically teleported into the undamaged one so we can
It's
keep
okay.
it.
None of them have damage except this one has
Yeah,
been
you're
critically
fine.
hit.
I was gonna ask if I didn't have this as my only option. Be like, do I know that Sin did a teleport thing into that one and things are happening, or am I just gonna keep shooting at that one? But it
Okay.
didn't have to come up, luckily.
These guys have 8 health. You have done 5 damage. They are pretty well along their way on the path of their life. Okay, let's roll a critical hit. Roll a critical hit. Shrapnel spray. Oh, it's the same one. I don't think this guy's gonna necessarily get damaged. But I guess I still gotta roll it in case he gets super hit.
Yeah, in case it rolls like 3 threats to critically injure him or something.
Yeah. Damn. Need to actually try. Okay, it's difficulty 3. And we're going to... Vigilance is their good one. Ah, 1 threat. Okay, well, the guy inside gets hit by a bit of shrapnel. Ooh! The end.
Oh,
Alright, is
Alright,
that it
that's
for
me.
your turn?
I think so. Yeah.
Fantastic. These guys move. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're here now. They're doing a fun little thing. Maybe they will go before you next turn. or maybe you'll turn. Who knows? Let's have them shoot. Actually, no, they have to move at the start of their turn. So let's just have this guy then rotate. That is not in the firing arc. He's going to try and do the fun roll. Okay, this is a soul pilot. I'm gonna drag some of these pilots out here so I don't have to keep like looking for them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is something that I didn't really anticipate. Like, oh, I'll just leave their things open. No. Okay.
Nar.
Nar. Don't do it. Okay. This is the light ace. It's gonna put a red thing on them to signify that. Okie dokie Loki. Soul. Combat pilot. There you go. It's gonna piloting. Okay, good. He has the same exact type of role as his gunnery. That is easy for me to know. Okay, it's difficulty 3, as of handling 2. What did they roll? 2 success. Okay. He actually can do the rotation. So he's going to shoot at the same ship that Zaldenrock was. He's going to zoom in front of Zaldenrock, doing like a little Akira stride, and then try to kill steal. Let's shoot them up. This is very engaged. Also, well, I'm not going to count the minion. The minion group is just a group, so won't count the fact that they're in the way. Let's upgrade this check, because I'd like this guy to die. So I'm going to use a story point. Well, well, well. That's a deep subject. Oh, we can have the carrier shoot at it. That's a fun thing that we can have happen with the 2 advantages. They are in just out of engaged range, so... Aha! They do get another critical hit from the anti-fighter barrage. I'm just going to roll to see what the damage was. Okay, that didn't tell me anything cool. Okay, their damage is 3. And it has breach 1 and accurate 1. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, if the damage is 3, the Shrikes have no armor, so.
Yep. Yep. So they go down to 2. Thank you. Okay, I don't think that anything else applies. Alright, then I take another critical hit. That's what happens. It's the last thing I need to do. Alright, defense is damaged. Okay, that's worthy of importance. This guy has zero this guy has 0 defenses now. So he has 0 armor and 0 defenses. Okay. Minions done. Sin. You are inside of the ship. You are fighting with the pilot. He has 2 HPs left to his name.
Hopefully not for too much longer. I'm going to aim my spear, and I'm going to try and stabby.
Okay, they have defense 1. They have 2 difficulty for being engaged. You're good to go. Ooh, you take a strain.
Damn, that sucked.
That does suck.
Struggle.
Alright, the struggle bus continues. It is enemy turns now, I think. Okay, let's have this guy go first since they're there. They just keep going. Holy crap, they are off the map, practically. They are 1 more move from going off of the map. That's bad.
I was gonna say, surely they like nudge the wheel a little bit.
Yeah, I can have them try to regain control. Sin, what's your brawl?
Not great. I think it's... Yeah, it's really bad. It's my dumb stat.
Okay, if they wrest control away from you, then I'll have them turn the ship.
So in a sense, we actually want you to not have too much brawl here.
Yeah, I just need to know for the difficulty.
1 green.
1 green. Well, they have...
Well, hold on. Actually, brawl... I think technically... Oh, that's so tricky.
What's up?
1 second, because I put everything into finesse because that's what I use to attack. So technically I have 4 ranks, but I only have 1 ability. 1.
So your brawn is 1, but you have 4 ranks in brawl.
Yeah. So
You're gonna toast
1 yellow,
this guy.
3 green.
Yeah, you're gonna toast this guy.
All right.
He has 2 green.
Well, in a sense, maybe the decision is if, it's just disadvantages. I was going to say, if it ends up in a failure, maybe basically Sin decides which direction it moves in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, so I can spend 3 threats to have the enemy gain a significant advantage in the situation. I'm gonna say, Sin, you've grabbed the controls.
Oh, I don't want that.
Okay, you could also just let it go off into space Darth Vader style. See your friends later.
I guess
up to
I'll try and turn it around or at least slow it down.
Alright, you can slow it down. It's just gonna take a ton of strain to do so. Not so much that it'll destroy the vehicle, but you could slow it down to like 1 if you'd like. And that'll take 4 strain. Okay, so I'm gonna say that you grab the controls and you prevent it from moving quite a ways.
Sin goes to stab the pilot. The spear goes past him and hooks onto the brake lever, and then yoinks it.
Ooh, that's a fun thing. Let's say that happened. Good idea.
I like it.
Alright, that guy's done, that guy's done. The Strikewing Alpha is going to continue moving. 1, 2. Let's do a rotation. Move the camera. And he's gonna shoot. Right. Where the hell are you? There you are. Okay. Their hull has been damaged. They are shooting. Let's unload the flak cannon. That's what we're gonna do. What is the Argent Combat Pilot shoot? Okay, their agility is 3. Cool beans. Let's just see if it works. They're engaged. Okay. Oh ho! It appears to have worked. It failed, but it appears to have worked. They're just gonna boost the next person. So let's have this guy go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have them rotate. And I guess since they have a boost, let's have them try to do a bigger rotation. They have good handling. They're difficulty 3. Let's do piloting. Absolutely. Absolutely they can. I'm gonna give them an extra maneuver, just because of their advantages, and have them zoom off this way at their speed. Now I guess they'll shoot at the carrier? Yeah, I'll shoot at the carrier. Engaged. Ooh. Oh, wow. They rolled 0 for the defense there, huh? Came right up the butt. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. How much can the carrier soak? It can soak 5. So that's only gonna be 3 damage. Wowie zowie. That is how much damage a single fighter has done. And then they're going to ignore terrain. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a rotation. And do the same thing. Okay, another hit, but not as fucking fantastic. That's going to be just 1 damage because of the breach. All right, that was a long turn. Your guys' turns.
All right. I would like to make a dangerous driving check to try and do 3 rotations this movement.
All right. You may set your difficulty. I will give you your 3 boosts. Is it 3 boosts? No, you
I
only
get 1 boost.
You only have 1 handling. Do you have a boost from another source?
No, I don't believe I do right now. And then speed 3 and 4 have 1 upgrade on the difficulty, and it is difficulty 3. And I'm rolling piloting for this, right?
Okay, do you want to just build this? Add the 2 for your handling.
Oh, I get 2. Oh, I only have I get 2 for handling?
The Hurricane should have handling 2, right?
No, it has handling 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, so I have the 1 boost from that, and then I have 3 difficulty plus an upgrade on that side.
Yeah, I must have been reading the defense and I wrote it down. Okay, go ahead.
Gotcha. Let me just scroll through real quick on all my skills, because I know I have one that will potentially apply. Yeah, I have natural. All right, so we'll see if I need to use that. All right. All right.
Okay. 2 triumphs. And 2 threats. But a success. So you do it.
Success overall.
Let me look at the alpha. You can continue with your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to look at spending the combat results, what makes sense to use them.
Okay, they do not have a firing arc that can hit you, so I'm not going to spend that to hurt you. Instead... Instead, I'll just say that you take 2 strain. You personally.
Brutal. Okay.
And then from the triumphs... Man, what do you want to do with those?
I don't know. I was looking at the, destroy the target's weapon.
Yeah, I'm not sure that makes sense, because that's only on an attack.
Right, exactly.
So,
I mean,
I'll let you take a free pot shot at the warp disruptor as an incidental.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like while Nali's banking around to ring on the destroyer, take a pot shot at the disruptor. Yeah.
Yep. You can see its difficulty right there. It is 4 setbacks and 3 purples.
All right, and then I'll get rid of my boosty, and we will do gunnery, right?
Yeah.
All right, Hail Mary. Ho-ho!
That's... Oh my god, look at all the nothings. Alright, that's a success.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Alright, how much damage do you do with your weapon normally?
This twin assault cannon is damage 3. Oh, and it's accurate 1. So let me roll a boosty real quick. Or I suppose you could roll it, but...
No, you can go ahead.
All right.
You know the pain of deleting all your die.
Oh, I can just reset the pool. Okay, nice. Oh, okay.
You have to have your mouse cursor clicked out of the thing, or else it won't register any dice.
Wait, what?
So, like, if you click inside of the text field for boost and type 1, but you don't click out of it, that text field is still empty. Do you understand?
No, I was trying to just use the dice pool roller and click 1 boost with nothing else clicked and just click the roll dice symbol in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But that clearly didn't work.
Yeah, because if the cursor is still blinking in the blue text field...
You mean. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It doesn't load it until then. Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah.
So how much damage do you do?
4, because it was damage 3 on the twin assault cannon.
Okay.
I did not choose to fire an auto fire, so I do not get to do the linked, unfortunately.
Fantastic. Continue with your turn.
Okay. Nali is rounding on the Strikewing Alpha, and you know what? Nobody's shot at this guy yet, so I'm going to attempt to loose a Lightning Mass Driver Warhead at this.
Fun.
Yeah. So this is, let's look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is short range. So 1 difficulty plus defense. What is the Strikewing Alpha's defense?
That would be 2.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even actually say what I was spending the advantages from that previous thing on. I will spend one of them on my Determined to Succeed to buy us. I'll spend 2 of them on Determined to Succeed to buy us back 2 story points.
Okay, I'll give them to you while you keep going.
Okay, great. And then, I don't know, I guess I'll recover a strain with the last one. Or no, I'll give a boost to Zaldenrock. That's what I'll do with the last one.
Zaldenrock, you have a boost.
Yeah.
Well, to the next person who goes. Anyway.
Oh, to the next person that goes.
Yeah. And then let's do... Yeah, alright. So... Difficulty 1, you said 2 defense?
Yep. 2 setbacks.
Alright, 2 setbacks, 1 difficulty. Oh, how deep do I want to go on this? I'm going to go pretty deep. I'm going to use one of those story points we bought back to use adaptable and roll piloting instead of gunnery here.
Oh. Instead of aiming the gun, you aim the ship.
Yeah, Nali knows that these types of mass driver warheads have very narrow movement range, so it's really more about lining up the ship's barrel.
All right. Go for it.
Alrighty, let's roll piloting.
Christ.
That's a hit.
It's not bad.
That's not bad at all. You take a strain, I suppose, from the stress of shooting a warhead at somebody. Linked 5.
Yeah, that means that up to 5 times I could spend 2 advantage each time to make it hit again.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
No.
But you still deal 6 damage plus 4, which is 10 damage. And this is at the strike wing?
Yes, correct.
Okay, what is their soak? They have 3 armor, so they're going to take 7.
It is kind of that's linked 5 is insane because like even if you only rolled 1 success and like 6 advantage, then to be like, all right, I dealt 28 damage.
Yeah.
Because it'd be hit again, hit again, hit again.
Yeah, remember it doesn't add the successes though. It just adds the base damage.
Oh, just as okay, sure. So all right, yeah, you'd only do 24 damage.
Only 24 damage, which is half this thing's hit points.
Anyway, that was Nolly's turn.
Okay. Also, I think I forgot to move the carrier last time, so I'm just going to move it 2 things. It's going to ignore the warp disruptor. It's so small and so heavily shielded that it just kind of bounces off of it a little bit.
Cool.
All right. Who wants to go? Zolnrock? Or
yeah, I got like ships in my way.
Yeah, go ahead. You can rotate if you'd like, or you can just have them go first. They're technically going in your path, I guess.
Yeah, let's have them go first.
Okay, this guy's gonna make his full rotation.
Out of the way, you idiots.
Let's reduce the speed, actually. So he only goes 2. 4 hexes. Perfect. Alright, he's gonna go down to speed 2. He's gonna take 2 system strain. Sorry, 1 system strain. Alright, and then he's gonna shoot! That's 2 yellows, 1 green, against 1 with 3 things. Is this the guy? This is the guy that doesn't have any defenses. So actually, this is a pretty good roll. Oh, you said you boosted the next person who goes, right?
Yeah, so they get it.
Alright, well, the boost dice keep giving today. They keep giving their nice blue boxes of encouragement. Alright, that's gonna be... Didn't roll on the weapon thing, so let's see. That would have been 3 plus 3, 6. Oh, it has accurate as well. Damn, I gotta keep forgetting that. Okay, well, that's just perfect. Par for the course. Love our boost dice. We love to see a blue square. So that's 6 damage. This guy takes 6. He goes to 8. Oh, 8's their hit points. It explodes. Alright. Killsteal. He's done. You can go, Shane the Hurricane.
Was that the one with
This is the one
sin in it?
with sin in it.
That's the one with sin in it. Do I know that?
You see it's veering out of control.
Alright. Just gonna make an educated guess that was some shenanigans happening.
Sure.
Alright. And then I think I'm gonna maneuver accelerate by 1. Get that thing up to speed 4. Or, I mean, I do that. I have to move 3 first, then do that, right?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. I'll rotate first. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're with the team.
Then I'll accelerate. Get that up to there. I did that already.
I was gonna say you're with the team, except for backwards, Jeff.
Backwards Jeff decided he was a little too rotated, and I decided to intervene.
Alright. And then another... So what was... You said there was an action to, like, move again?
Yeah, you can use a maneuver to reposition.
Okay. And that'll be essentially use your speed to move.
It moves
Yes.
1 range band, yeah. So
Okay.
3 spaces exactly.
Exactly 3 spaces. You can't rotate during it.
All right, perfect. I just want to get here then.
Perfect.
Yep, just a repositioning turn.
All right. Barrier has moved. Sin, I think you need to go now. I think you're the last
Yep, I'm
one?
gonna try and kill this dude.
All right, 1 hit point, Philip. Let's see if we can get him dead. Your difficulty has been set, including the setback
Okay.
and whatnot from his defenses, so you can go right
Mhm.
to it.
Okie dokie.
That kills him. He goes down.
Thank fuck. Okay.
You already have control of the vehicle. I will let you, since you did nothing but an action this turn, you can now maneuver.
Fabulous. I'm gonna get in touch with Zoldenrock. Zoldenrock, I got one of the boats. I'm coming.
Yes. I had a feeling that was you. The ship went haywire.
Per usual when I get involved. Okay. I'm gonna try and rotate it and
Hold on a second.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the wrong icon, huh? Hold on. I'm just going to take this. Perfect. We don't need that one at all. Okay, you should be able to control this thing now. Let me know if you can't.
I can. Excellent.
All right, you can like rotate it and stuff. Okay, good. Thank goodness.
Wonky as hell, but yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you can do 1 rotation, and then you move, well, 1, because you reduced its speed, so boop. Now you can maneuver to change its speed, if you'd like. Any change above 1 is going to deal strain equal to the difference.
I'll increase speed by 1.
Alright, change the green bar up by 1. And then you are done. It is their turn. I have 2 less ships to worry about. Alright, let's have these guys go in their little strike pattern. They're both going at speed 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yippee. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's rotate them 1 time. Look at them go.
Hello.
Hello. Now kiss. Let's have them both shoot at Zoldenrock.
For them.
Okay. I believe I can just shoot from the sheet for these guys. 2 setbacks, difficulty 2. And we going in. Twin light beam cannons.
Alright.
Alright, 1 missed, but got 3 advantages. I'm going to have the guy that's on a collision course with you, Zoldenrock. He's going to
Yeah.
become immune to the, he's going to be immune to environment, so he can go past you.
That helps us both out.
Yeah. He's basically going on a Z-axis to you. Now, the other guy did hit you.
Yep.
So that's going to be 4 damage, and it's ignoring 1 of your armor, which I believe just means that it just deals full damage. So you take 4 to your hull. And now the Strikewing Alpha is going to unload on the strike carrier. The blue ship. Okie dokie.
Also, I think on my turn we've got to move the red squadron.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's
Thank
okay.
you.
You finish up what you're doing, and then I'll figure out what these guys do.
Okay. I need to find combat pilots. Okay, they have gunnery. It's gunnery 3. Got it, good. How many guns are shooting? Okay, let's get 4 guns shooting. So I'm just going to boost it 4 times. Okay, I think we're good to shoot. Okay, that's going to be a big hit on the carrier. Let's roll for damage. Not roll for damage, just detect what the damage is. Okay, the damage is 3 plus 4, 5. So that's going to be... Ooh. What does Plasma Blast do? I don't activate it, actually, so that's fine. What did I just look at? Okay, the damage was 3, 7. Got it. They have 5 armor, so I believe that's only going to do 2 damage. That's not a lot of damage, huh? But they inflict a critical hit, and it has Vicious 2. Let's do a critical hit to the carrier. It has Vicious, so we do plus 20 to the critical roll. Defense is damaged. Its defenses are now 0. That's not good. Okay, they are done. Let's get these hurricanes moving. They move, what, 1, 2, 3. And then I guess they're going to rotate because they got to get around. They get around.
They gotta get around. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And let's just maneuver again. Alright, you guys' turns.
Okay.
Ollie, maybe?
Yeah, I can go. All right, we'll go 1, 2.
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4. We'll sidle up next to this. Yeah, we're gonna shoot down here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What is my maneuver?
My gremlin is moving.
My maneuver.
She could decelerate. I'll do the shot, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing with my maneuver. So we'll take the shot. Down with this guy down here. And I do think I'm going to go for gold and fire it auto. So this is
Okay,
short range.
I'll add their setbacks. Don't forget that you have accurate 1 on your thing, because I keep forgetting it on the hurricanes.
Yes. All right, so I got 1 blue for accurate 1. I have 2 difficulty because it's short range and I'm doing full auto.
Yep.
And then you said you have their setbacks already accounted for?
I do.
Okay, cool. So I should be able to just roll Ganeri.
Well, just roll.
Oh, there's that story point that I used previously to do the adaptable.
Okay.
All right, so let's do Ganeri. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Nice. Okay, so that is 5 damage.
Okay, they have 0 armor, so that's going to be 5. They take a vital blow. They are almost destroyed.
All right, and then yeah, Nali will do evade, so upgrade the difficulty of incoming attacks until my next turn.
All right, you
That's
start
what we're
evading. Let's have these other dudes go before I forget. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Then do a rotate. Rotato. Whoop. Gotta move. The rotation dongle is incorrect. Okay. And I guess they'll go do another maneuver. They're just kind of taking the long way around. All right.
Yeah, that's how dogfighting is.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna move the carrier 1 while I'm at it. Okay. Zaldenrock.
Huh. Odd positioning.
It is. At least you're not going to crash, so you could keep going if you want to.
Unless I do this and then move 4 into here.
Oh, and then crash into that guy.
Yeah, what would the consequences of my actions be if I did that?
You would suffer a minor collision. They
They would
would
shake
not.
it off like nothing happened.
Yeah, I think there's rules for like if
Right.
they're larger or something, but I don't have it written down anywhere easy, so I'm just gonna say the big ships don't really suffer
Yeah,
if
I'll
they get
not
hit
do that
by you.
then. I'll just go 1, 2.
I think actually the rule might just be that the small things suffer a major collision and they suffer a minor one.
I can do like something like
Yeah,
this.
do a little rook maneuver.
Yeah,
Well, nightly moving.
yeah. It's a midnight mover. Does that mean I have access to hit this guy because the corners kind of line up?
Yeah.
Or
I'll say
no?
that he's big enough that you're able to get him into your zone.
All right. Oh, can I do the? Oh, that means I can do the big boy, right? One of the lightning mass warhead things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. What's the difficulty and all that fun stuff?
You're engaged, so it's difficulty 2. I've added their defense, their shields.
Congratulations.
All right. Difficulty 2 is should be there already. All right. And then it's for that weapon. It's the same gunnery, right?
Yep, gunnery. I mean, we have 3 story points, so if you want to upgrade this, Shane, I say go ahead.
Yeah, might as well.
You want to do it
Try and
on your end?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Actually, I'll use the story point, but I'll use my avian agility for this.
Oh,
Nice.
to get 2 successes, 2 advantage. Oh, because the
Yeah.
2 advantage it might
That guarantees a
automatically.
late.
Yeah, unless they
Or,
get
well,
canceled.
it doesn't
but
guarantee, right? Yeah,
yeah,
you more
you're
likely-
right.
With this weapon, we're really fishing for like 1 success and as many advantages as possible.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Just double check to make sure that.
Shoot the nuclear warhead.
Yep. Gunnery, go.
Whoa.
Well,
Well,
And
You
then
got
I'll
one
go
advantage.
In and
so that is
I'm just gonna roll a thing to put the.
yeah, it's 6 damage plus the 5, so 11 damage. Let's see. Believe they have 3 armor. Okay.
they don't
that's
have like a. I know there's been like multiple remove defenses going around or anything. They don't have anything like that, right?
Oh, they actually have no armor. I see it on their thing. Thank you for bringing that up. It was covered
I
by
don't-
you, actually.
Was that there when I took my shot as well?
I think it was, so that means that it needs to take 3 more damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to apply 6 more damage because I already put the damage in.
Yep. Nice.
It's at half hit points.
It
Which-
should be scared.
Yeah, that is what 2 nuclear warheads will do.
Ooh,
When-
it's almost willing to compromise.
It's willing to compromise. Compromise. Yeah, I mean, if my plan was if one of these other ships dies, they're probably gonna break off because they can't take you. But all right,
We'll see.
that's Zaldenrock's turn. So let's have the goons go. These guys go 1-2. They stay in formation. They're gonna keep shooting. Let's shoot at the damaged one for good measure. That one still has its defenses. We are in engaged range. Actually, no, we're not in engaged range. We're in short range because it's just outside of it if we're shooting at that one. Okay. 1 success. That might do it. Yeah, because they have 0 health. Like, they have 0 armor, so that ship blows up.
Nice.
Alright, the ships are starting to break off. You think that they might just escape here. They might be able to shoot back at you with their anti-fighter guns if you pursue. but otherwise the Shrike is trying to get out of there as well. Alright, you guys gonna pursue, or just get back in the ship?
I think maybe we have the fighters round and just pop the warp disruptor, like stop targeting the ships and just pop the warp disruptor instead, and then maybe dock in the hangar. I don't know what we think about that.
That's fine. I'll say that if you all concentrate on the warp disruptor, that'll take it out. It'll just mean that they get away.
Yeah, that's fine by me. I mean,
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
And
these-
the fleet's already been alerted.
Yes. So these guys start zooming away. They're going to wait for backup. You finally blow up the warp disruptor, and you start accelerating as the ship is speeding up. You get inside of its hull, and you make your way towards the wormhole. The wormhole.
Duh hole.
oh,
All right, make your way in. Everyone get back inside! We're going on warp! We lost 2 ships, I believe. 2 minion ships. Gilby made it. His custom ship helped him evade any possible harm. There was a 1 in 3 chance that he dies, but he didn't get it. Whew.
Nice.
That was some tough flying, folks. But a Shrike ain't got nothing on us humans. No offense, Birdbrain.
okay, sure, bud.
Nah, seriously, my compliments. I saw you shoot that warhead. That thing left with its tail between its talons, I guess. Also get some different music. Maybe not that one. That one's too... Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we were spread a little thin. You know, these are supposed to be 2-man fighters, but yeah, like you said, we did our best.
All right. Also, you guys have an Argent Flight Shrike in your hangar now as well. Sin was able to land it, in spite of their limited pilot experience and unfamiliarity with that type of vessel. They were able
skids
to
across the bay.
It will need a few repairs, but it's intact. All right, good job, people. That was the brunt of our mission. Now we just gotta make sure we don't get ambushed by pirates or anything like that sort of thing. Mona shouts over the intercom. We also had some strange readings. You guys probably didn't notice it, but because you guys were still on your ships, but the...
Little busy, yes.
Oh, sorry, it just happened again. The power fluctuated a little. I'm gonna print out the sensor logs and see if you guys can make heads or tails of it. But we got a few days until we make it to the drop-off point. So hang tight, hang on to something. We're gonna be in wormhole space for a bit.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at those logs.
All right. Alright, I guess you guys can just kind of mill about the ship. You guys can hang out in crew deck if you'd like. Most of the crew... Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. That's the pulling one. Most of the crew is just kind of hanging out in the crew area. Most of the rest of the ship doesn't really need a crew. It's just cargo. There's like some engineers off in engineering, but that's about it.
Do they have a holodeck we can play baseball in?
No, they don't have a holodeck. This is basically a freight truck. It's just a lot bigger than a truck because it's hauling like entire trucks.
Right.
Do they have faith of the heart?
They got faith. No, you can't do that to me. All right. So you guys sit down. Nolly maybe is like looking over the sensor logs, trying to make sense of stuff, but it's all a bunch of like computer mumbo jumbo. Not really engineering mumbo jumbo. You can try and make the computers check though if you'd like.
No, I think I will resign her to having no idea what's going on.
Okay. You you pick up the logs.
Sin
And go,
can be perched
ew.
on the back of your chair if you
Ooh.
want him to look.
Yeah, Nolly's got like the printout. She's holding it up. She like rotates it weird directions, and then Sin reaches over and puts it right side up.
Why don't you look at that? Sin, that'll be a computers 3 check to read it out. And I'll say Nolly could
Yeah,
have
do
assisted
not
you.
expect this to work.
Why don't you roll a bonus as well? Because I'm going to be helping you.
Yeah. Let's roll 1 blue.
Got it.
Remember, you can clear all of them with the little recycling button underneath the die roll button. I literally never have used that before, even though I've seen it my entire life.
Ah, you did the thing I did.
Yep. So when you click and type 1, then click outside of the text field. And then click roll.
Dan. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Dan does sometimes too. Ah, perfect. We love to see a
Classic
big blue square. Classic. The boost dice have not
Oh,
helped
lot
us
enough.
once this
Oh,
entire
it helped
game.
me turn around, so take
Oh,
it.
well, that was a turn for the best. So, yeah,
Oh.
it's hard to tell exactly what happened with these sensor logs. You have to like do like an in-depth study of them, and it'll take some time, but you don't see anything immediately unusual except for just there was a power fluctuation. It could have just been the wormhole. You're not sure. Come on, just put that bullshit down. Let's play some games.
Okay. What kind
Gaming.
of games do you have?
I got this one. It's an old human game. It's called Code Green. It's a sort of a trick avoidance game where the person who gets the most tricks is abducted by aliens.
Excuse me, hold on. What is a trick? Before
Ah,
I
you'll
play
get
this
the hang
game,
of it.
I
You'll
need
get-
to know what a trick is.
You'll get the hang of it.
What's the origin?
Just sit
The
down
trick.
here. Listen, you don't want to collect these little groups of little green men. The Sarl hate this game, by the way.
Oh,
This
because
is-
they're green men?
Inferior color. I don't like it.
Ha! See, this one knows where it's coming at. It didn't mean anything personal. It's just a sort of an artifact sort of thing. But
No, I just had a vision in my head, like it's like green is whatever, like the bad suit that you don't want, and then there's also like blue, yellow, and there's a red suit. And whenever a trick happens where people are throwing in red cards, even if Sin doesn't win, Sin just grabs all the cards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
well, that's not. And then Nolly's just like, no, let him
Just
take
let
it.
Him, let him have this.
Sin eats the cards through a vent in their armor.
Someone like throws out a red card in the middle of a trick, Sin just reaches under the table and grabs it.
Exactly. Okay, so how many red
think I'm
cards do
winning.
I now have in my horde?
3 before they decide to stop playing.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right. So I mean, you guys are just kind of playing these little games and stuff.
Yeah,
Gilby's
Nolly's chatting with Gilby about like ship tech and stuff like that.
Oh, perfect. I didn't take you for an engineer. You got lots of skills, little lady.
Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff scrapping out with the Nomad station.
Yeah, you came highly recommended by the Nomad, I hear. You know, I used to be something of an engineer myself. I've been doing odd work for a bunch of people, but one time I spent like 2 years on a SAR ship. They're very self-reliant. They taught me a ton of stuff. Didn't learn as much when I was sitting with the Nazroka. I kind of had to sit in the dumb part of the ship with all the Toms, while all the Jerrys kind of sat in their tiny bridge up front.
Oh yeah, we got a star in Narku. She's very smart.
Oh, do ya? Well, that's fun. Love to meet him.
Yeah, she told me I had brain problems and need to start journaling.
Oh. Well, as long as it's helping you, that's fine. All right.
And how has that been going?
What's that?
The journaling or the brain problems?
And butts in is like, oh, how has that been going?
How's your brain?
Well, I keep having these dreams and they're kind of weird. I've been writing them down.
And Nali like pulls out her savant. Yeah, I mean, if you want to read it, I can post this to you. Maybe you can make sense of them.
Okay.
It's on my blog.
Yep, it's on my my Smuggle drive.
It's on my schmumbler.
I have a
It's on
Smuggle.
your Tumblr. Excellent. Okay, thank you. I just, and Sin just sort of mopes away.
Oh.
I take maybe like a dice that came with the game or whatever, maybe has a dice mechanic, and I flick it at Nolly very quickly, and then suddenly.
Oh, okay. Nolly, a dice gets flicked at you.
Oh, how can I react? What kind of skill check would I make to try and react to that? Vigilance? maybe?
Yeah, vigilance. Just make a vigilance check. We'll call it difficulty 1.
Yeah, because that's the initiative if unexpected. Yeah. All right, difficulty 1, and I have it set on my page, by the way, Chris.
Oh, then I'll come on. Okay, there, I got rid of it. I was hitting the down button, but I kept missing it, and I was like, fine, I'll just reset all the dice.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Yeah, you flick the dice, and like from behind Nolly, and her hand sort of pops up and grabs it. Then she turns around. Whoa, hey Zaldenrock, you lost this dice. She sort of tosses it over to you.
Thank you. Don't know how that happened.
Wow, we got a troublemaker over here.
Takes notes.
What is he doing?
Did it look like your eyes changed at all into like a different person?
Oh. That's a good question. You can
yeah.
answer that if you'd like.
Yeah, you know what? I'll even say, actually, you threw it like towards her, like you could see the front of her, and her hand sort of shot up and grabbed it, and then for almost a split second, her eyes darted, and it was a very like steely, serious glare, but only for a second. And then she was all happy and sort of like threw the.
Maybe like you
Right.
wince like Paul Rudd at the computer. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, Zaldenrock, you dropped this.
Yes.
Okay, curious.
The bay door opens to the crew deck, and the commander steps in. Some soldiers like stand at attention. Gilby just kind of looks up from the card game. Can I help you, Commander? Nolly, can I speak with you? And bring that engineering head of yours.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't buy anything she sells you, Nelly. Federation hazard pay is crap, pure shite. She walks off into the hangar.
All right, follow.
You guys are just kind of walking through the hangar bay. Let me just pull the screen over there. Just say you're generally walking down the line. It takes a while to get all the way down there. She's like stepping over bundles of wiring that just go off into the darkness of the ship. They're conserving energy, of course. There's just a few lights that come on, like maybe as you're walking under them. You can see like maybe one guy walk past, and they like salute to the commander as they're like going off to do some some repairs or whatever on the hull linings, because they did get hit pretty bad one time, but nothing that can't just be repaired. You come highly recommended by the Nomad. I hear you've
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
done odd jobs for the Caleris. Is that true?
No, we haven't done any jobs for the Claris. I mostly just worked on the Nomad station, and then we had one big job that we did recently for him.
All right. Well, you did good work sticking it to the Letnev, from what I hear. And your team's been making great strides in the galaxy. They even did that moderation of the Galactic Council. I don't think you were mentioned, but your team definitely did it. Your display today has kind of proven to me that you can take command in the heat of the moment. Someone with that much potential shouldn't be relegated to like a ragtag gang of mercenaries like Gilby. I want you to
Hey, whoa.
consider...
They're my family. They're not ragtag.
Listen, I just want you to consider joining the Federation.
What's in it for me?
You finally like make it to the other edge of the hangar, like to the engineering deck. Well, with your unique set of skills, you could do work as an agent. Everybody's got their sort of faction agents going around everywhere. I have somebody back here who's been working. They are a special agent. Can I introduce you to Special Agent Jorgen? She gestures to the reactor console. You see a mass of plating and wires that kind of shifts and turns from the warp controls. Its frame is humanoid, but it has visible gray cracking skin and a skeletal jaw from underneath its integrated steel helm. A few red lights on its carapace blink rapidly in a binary pattern, which is a lot to describe. Let's just show a little bit of Agent Jorgen over here. So, red lights on its carapace start blinking rapidly in succession, and then, as if in response, 2 other doors just kind of open to the side of you. And 2 more Lazax zombies emerge from adjacent engine rooms to restrain you with their 8 cybernetic arms.
Hey, get off of me!
You hear soft hydraulics and a cooling fan blow dust from their steel teeth over your shoulders. Their eye sockets are stuffed with sensor arrays that completely ignore your struggling. Hell yeah.
Deck yeah.
Task complete. Ancillary Unit Mona. Stand by for new task. Units 726 and 543. Administer anesthetic. New Ancillary Unit N4471. Compliance with the L1ZX MindNet will reflect positively when you are assigned a new role when you are assimilated into the Empire.
I hope you can understand that.
I did.
I heard assimilated.
Good. I'm gonna just go ahead and spend a story point. Nolly, you feel a hypospray against your neck as you are injected with something, and everything goes black. Anyway.
Fade to black. Brackets bad.
Fade to black. Not good. Mona returns to the crew deck. Did you really ask her to work for the Federation? It's confidential, Gilby. Oh, really? What'd she say? She said she would need time to think about it while repairing the warp engines. She continues on to the bridge.
I'm gonna use a story point and use ethereal awareness.
Okay, good. You have some kind of awareness.
Ooh, fun. You do sense that Nolly is back near the warp engines. There are also other figures there as well. Can you print that in the chat, just so we can figure out exactly what we got to work with for that ability?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Is it just the layout?
Oh, that is not what I was looking for.
In the meantime, because it does take some time for Mona to get back to you guys. Nolly, your eyes are closed. There is numbness in your forehead. Something is preventing your limbs from moving. Your mind retreats almost instinctively into a dark chamber. You are strapped to a chair, and an apparatus is suspended above you, with crystalline lenses that are kind of pointing towards your head. The room is wide, accommodating serpentine locomotion, and arabesque filigrees of copper make elegant grating on the walls and the doors. There are pink crystal lamps offering low light in this place. Another figure paces around you, clockwise. As they pass through a scattered ray of light, you can see that it is Nolly. You see their yellow iris clench around a blade-like pupil. an unknown robotic voice echoes throughout the chamber, almost a group of voices.
N4471, initializing reboot sequence.
Something is wrong.
Loading new task. Error administering corrective hormone.
You feel a warm rush of pleasure kind of wave through your body. There are too many voices at once. Can you hear me? Nolly.
Yes, Nolly, in sort of the haze, responds yes.
You know who I am, but we don't know who else is here. This infection, it's trying to overcome your neural impulses.
Precondition failed. Timeout. Error. Internal conflict. Loading new proxy.
You need to let me take control, my other.
No, this is all wrong. I'm not you, I'm me.
The collective has power to overcome this mental toxin. Let me have control.
I'll go in the room, just let me out again, please.
Proxy success. Signal locked. Downloading new packet.
Just meditate. Open your mind to me. Don't fight it.
Yes, Nolly retreats back into her mind and imagines the door closing, as she has seen happen a few times in her dreams. The door with no handle shuts in front of her, and it's dark, and she knows that she is going away for a little while.
Download complete. N4471, new task. Deliver cargo to coordinates 000. Designation null. Subtask, assimilate crew en route.
Yes, I can feel it. Yes. Take the weak half of our mind, Invader. Conditioning of the collective is in control now. Override command. Istrix Isistril. New command. Return to the Malak system by any means. Contain witnesses. Eliminate resistance with lethal force. All right. Nolly is no longer in control of Nolly. You do not need to spend strain for your overlay during this time.
You got it.
All right. Sin, let me look at what you wrote down here. Become aware of everything that is currently within long range of your character. This includes concealed enemies, hidden passageways, and what is behind sealed doors. Okay. I forgot about this ability. But it's fine. It's a story.
That's
so,
right.
here's what's gonna happen. You become aware that Nolly is near the warp reactor. You become aware that they are on a, gurney. They are strapped down. There are several humanoids that are reaching over her, and they are doing something medically inside of her head. You are also aware that there are some other humanoid figures that you were not previously made privy to. They are in this room, which is supposed to be stasis pods, or when they're transporting humanoids over long distances. However, you were not told that there was anybody in there. You also detect that there is a unknown source of power heading towards that part of the ship. And that's what you become aware of, Sin. I don't know if you'd like to act on it. or not?
I would definitely like to act on it. Sin sort of starts playing with some of the cards and like moseys on over to Zaldenrock.
Hmm.
And then drapes himself over his shoulder.
Okay, this is a new game we're playing.
Sin sort of taps you and it's just like, Zaldenrock, can we go over there, please? Now?
Where's the? All right, I assume I know where you're pointing towards the stasis pods.
That might just mean another
Or-
corner of the room.
Oh,
It's
right.
just another
Okay.
corner of the room.
All right. Yeah.
It's a big,
Okay.
like, your tokens are big, but this is a huge ship.
Yeah. I shuffle over slowly
Into a side room.
into a side room with Sin on my back.
There's something going on.
Sin mutters to you.
Nolly's in trouble. She's been strapped down and they're doing something to her mind. There's also stasis pods next to the bridge, and there's a power source that's heading towards there. Something's wrong.
We're going to have to kill them.
I think we do.
Shame.
Going to have to kill everyone.
That's the only option.
Maybe we could... That Gilby fellow, maybe we could bribe him.
Oh, we can do more than bribe him. All right. Let's. Do we?
I would like to go after Nolly now, please.
Yeah, let's go. Where did you sense her? I
Are you
assume back.
both going after Nolly?
Well,
Up
I
to you.
think I should probably.
Do you think anyone
Maybe.
else on the ship is on the up and up?
I don't trust really anyone anymore, but. All right.
If we play it subtly,
If you'd like, you can attempt a perception check.
Yes, I will attempt a
I
perception.
will
Yeah.
allow both of you to do this. I'm going to say it's difficulty 3, but I'll give you a boost because you know what you're looking for. I have applied the hardness and the boost, so you can both just roll perception.
I perceive.
Damn. Alright, well. Sin, I'll say that you take a strain. Zaldenrock, I'll say that you've boosted maybe Sin's next roll.
Mm-hmm.
Sin, if you can just plop an icon on yourself so you can remember, or you can just add one to your dice pool for the future so you remember.
One.
Alright, both of you kind of recognize retroactively that Mona has not really been super on the up and up. They have been tight-lipped about their secret mission, which is normal, but they kind of get this weird, like, almost, like, flush feeling whenever they, like, need to make a decision, and it takes them a little longer to get to decisions. You think that they've been afflicted somehow, and if somebody's fucking around with brains, they might have been afflicted. Most of the crew that you've seen in crew deck don't seem to be affected by this thing. Gilby also seems to be on the up and up.
Up and up, as in not affected.
As in not affected, as in he's doing
Okay.
good.
All right.
So we might be able to convince him to be like, hey, so I think someone brain-jacked your captain.
Yeah. Hey, Gilby.
Hey, in for another game.
you.
Did you convince your
No.
friend to give up the cards?
What
That's
did
never
you
gonna
know?
happen. Anyway. Hey, your captain there, Mona, has she been acting differently over the past, I don't know, compared to the amount of time you've known her up until now?
I wouldn't know. This is my first job with her.
Oh my god, you're useless.
I'm a merc for hire. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, perfect. You're a merc for hire. Now you work for us. This captain has been brain jacked by something and is
we need to go and
not
save Nolly
good.
now.
Yeah, she's being abducted by something, and we are going to stop it. Are you in or are you out?
Well, I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. I mean,
We can pay you.
The
Well.
Nomad will be in your debt.
he's a good friend to have in my debt. I'll tell you that now. Alright. Why don't you try a charm check, then? One of you assisting the other.
Sin, is your charm good, or is it poop like me?
I was hoping that the charm would be the ridiculous amount of money I have.
I mean, I'll give you I'll upgrade your check if you're offering them a gratuitous amount of money.
How much would gratuitous be?
What are you giving him?
Would 1,000 ore do it?
It's a sizable amount. Kind of like
It's like,
Like-
me giving a commoner 50 gold in D&D.
yeah, but it's like
Not really as much.
It's like maybe a month's pay. It's not like buying a starship, but it's like a month's pay or something.
A month's pay for a night of
Okay.
shooties? Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll consider this a down payment. And if the mission is successful and we get Nolly back and we thwart whatever is going on here, then we can discuss more. But haste is of the essence.
Make a charm check. I have given you an additional boost since this is just a down payment.
And you have one there already.
Yeah, I've already you have 2 boosts, 1 upgrade, 2 difficulty. You just need to roll charm.
Sick. Aha.
Alright. Well, Merc for hire, that's what I do. You've hired me. Alright, let's see if we can get these fuckers on the payroll. Alright, you, come with me. Alright, what we doing? We mutinying?
all the stasis pods.
Alright, let's go check out the stasis pods then, gents. They go into this room, and they're just gonna deal with the captain. We'll see how they deal with that later. See if they're successful in their endeavors.
This way.
Alright. Let's bring... Do you guys want these guys with you? Nah, too many rolls.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you guys enter the hangar. While this is going on, Nolly,
Yes.
Jorgen, or rather, Unit 70R63N, they release you from your restraints as the last of the anesthetic is finally wearing off.
You had difficulty receiving your task, Unit N4471. We will initiate diagnostic when you return. Retrieve the avian unit. The other anomalous unit will be terminated once the entire crew has been completed with their network integration.
All right,
Molly sort of shakes her head. Yeah.
Yeah, Nolly, you are in complete control of your own cognizance. Jorgen assumes that you are under MindNet influence because he is detecting that some mind inside of your mind has downloaded that order. But with your conditioning in control, Nolly, your new goal is to eliminate everyone on this ship and return to the Drua home system. You cannot distinguish friend from foe. Their appearance keeps shifting from Federation soldiers to Sin to Zaldenrock to MindNet zombies, and occasionally, most disturbingly, sometimes it is you. Whenever you look at a humanoid. The most efficient way that you think that you can accomplish all these goals is through a warp core breach, and then fleeing on a ship. You can proceed with your turn. In fact, why don't we roll for initiative at this point?
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea, and we will do initiative. Let's do vigilance for the MindNet folks, and cool for everybody else. I need to get rid of... No, I'm good. I am good. Perfect.
Oh, did I do it too early?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I thought I might have remnants on my sheet, but we are good. Let's have 2 of these guys go.
Oh, I had a difficulty die in there.
Yep, now you know my pain.
So I guess one more advantage for me.
Okay. One more advantage for you. What did you roll?
3 successes, so 3.3.
Okay, so you got 3.3. That's fine. Come on, let me change it. Okay, I guess I have to type the whole thing in. All right, sort. Oh, that was an NPC. Fuck. NPC 3.3. Okay, an NPC is going first. Let's change it up into some combat. I don't know if this will be too weird, but let's do it anyway. That might be a little too weird. Let's not do this song. Let's just do the normal music. Alright, one enemy is going to go. They are just going to ready themselves to react, I guess, in case you attack, because you haven't done anything bad, Nolly, but they are nervous. So, I guess whoever wants the next turn. Nolly, probably?
Yeah, it probably makes sense to, like, since I am technically going to be opposed to the other PCs for a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe just I'm always the first one out of the slot or something. Oh, there should be one more PC initiative in here, right?
Yeah, I didn't delete anybody. Did somebody roll vigilance and not initiative?
Oh, probably me. Hold on. It's been a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
Zaldenrock just rolled cool. He didn't roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Okay, so there's a 1.1 in there for him.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, Nolly is going to shake her head off and then step out the door and see Sin there. Sin, there you are. What's our current course heading?
I have no idea. We were here to rescue you.
What do you mean, rescue me?
You were being strapped down and hurt.
Oh, no, they just had to do an emergency medical inspection on me. They actually want you in for the next one, Sin. You should, Here, well, let me show you in.
Nolly, I would prefer it if you would come with me, please.
Sin's form shifts to the other Nolly.
Alright, Nolly is going to try and grapple Sin and shove them in through the door.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
You guys do some opposed brawl. We know ahead of time that Sin's brawl is 1 red, 3 yellow. So Nolly, you can do that brawl check.
Okay, 1 red... Wait, 1
3
red,
purple.
3... Okay, 3 purple.
Yeah, I don't know why I said yellow. I guess because it's the opposite.
And my brawl is technically downgraded because I am in the agent mode. Alright.
Downgraded.
Yes, I have 4 extra ranks in 3 skills, and all of my other skills are downgraded 1.
Oh! A despair?
Yeah.
Well, you can spend those advantages how you want, I suppose.
Let me pull up the thing to figure out advantages while you decide what is going on with the despairs.
I guess Sin could technically spend the despair if you want to. Do you want to completely disarm them? Or do you want to boost, or what's it called? Upgrade the difficulty of their next check?
I've seen what Nolly can do with a gun. I would like for her to be disarmed.
Okay. Nolly, do you have like a sidearm or something?
Yes, Nolly has 2 shot pistols in her belt.
Okay, Sin,
Not anymore.
you steal one of their shot pistols.
Thank you. I will liberate that.
And then I'm going to spend all 3 to force Sin to drop the weapon they were holding.
Nice. Okay. Sin
Okay.
drops their lance, but then they steal your shot pistol.
Yeah. And then we're sort of just like face to face, tense, just staring there. Yeah.
All right.
Andy?
You maneuvered to move into this area.
Yes,
So-
I think that was. Yeah, so I think that is. What else can I do? Or what makes sense? Maybe I'll spend some strain to do another maneuver and dash in between, like basically take cover behind the ships.
Okay. You take cover. You can just, there should be a button for it too.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm gonna have some NPCs go. Actually, I shouldn't have this many NPC slots. I forgot. These guys are technically a minion group, even though they're separate. But that's the MindNet ability. Minion groups can act no matter what distance they're in. They're gonna go through here as a minion group. So two of these L1Z1X Legionnaires pop out, and they see Sin there. It's time to attack. Sin has defense 3, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Legionnaires are in a minion group of 4. You will discover that soon enough. Actually, no, we'll just do 2. Fuck, no, we kind of have to. Okay, they're a minion group of 4. There are 2 other ones on the ship that are acting, and they are all acting in tandem. Alright, they take their integrated Legionnaire blades. These guys each have 4 arms, and 2 of their arms have like massive black blades on them that are vibrating with like electricity. Let's do that melee. Okay, that's gonna hit Sin for 8 damage.
Ow.
And I guess they're just gonna boost their allies next attack. So do that. And let's just have some guys. God damn it, let me select them. Stupid bastard. Okay. Some friends have just awakened out of the stasis pods. They are meeting resistance. I'm not gonna roll for them. We're gonna do one big roll for them at the end, but they are in fact helping and coordinating with these minions. Alright, NPC done. PC, who wants it? Sin or Zaldenrock?
I guess I can take it. And I'll do I'm just gonna shoot this Legionnaire with a sniper rifle.
You will be assimilated. Do not resist.
Assimilate my tail feathers. Like this.
Take this! Alright, so you guys...
I don't know if it was set up yet.
I did not set it up.
Oh.
Oh, also...
What do you mean there's no difficulty?
I wanted to do it after the cool assimilate my tail feather thing.
I'm sorry.
It's
I also
fine.
neglected some of... I need to retroactively roll difficulty dice. Sin, they did not hit you, actually. So you can take back your health.
Oh yay, danke.
Forgot about that. So we'll call you being at the other side of the hangar short range. And they have defense 1. Now you can roll.
Okay. Alright, well, better.
Much better. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just
5.
activate the critical, I guess.
Yeah, you can do that. Which will kill one of them.
Here, yeah.
Okay. The Legionnaires have 7 wounds, 5 soak. That's what they have. Okay, so they're going to take 4.
But remember the Pierce 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pierce 3. Okay, so they're going to take 3 more damage. Okay, that's enough to kill one. Alright, I'm gonna have one of these guys die, and then you activate the critical. I'm gonna have this guy at the far end of the ship suddenly glitch out and fall over. So you have killed 2 of them.
Sick.
Just one of them wasn't where you expected it to be.
Right. I didn't expect, another to go at all. So that was an action I do for, I guess a take cover maneuver.
Yeah,
possibly.
go ahead.
All right. Yeah, do that.
You can press the button. Sin, is your turn.
Oh, there's a button for that.
This is quite a pickle. I want to stab. I think I should stab. So quick draw. I have my lance back.
There you go.
Aim, stab.
Alright, I'll add your boost. You're engaged. They have defense 1. Okay, you're good to go.
And specifically, I'm stabbing the Legionnaire, not Nally.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Well, I think you got him. I think you might have got him. That's more than their hit points in successes. That's their hit points in successes. So, assuming you deal more than 5 base damage, or have pierce. No, you have breach 1, right? That's what the
breach
lance
1.
does. Okay. Do you deal 4 damage with your base damage?
I think I only deal 3. Hold on.
It's 3 plus your finesse, right?
If I spend a story point, yes.
I think you have them to
I
spend.
might just spend a story point and make it.
Okay, that kills both of them.
Huh?
That kills both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, the minions are down. There's still a Nolly to deal with. You're not sure why Nolly's acting this way.
And there's an NPC turn before my next turn.
Yes. I was just waiting if Sin wanted to say anything.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sin has more stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to do some role play, and Sin is going to bring out one more of his precious red candies and being like, Nolly, you're with friends. It's okay. I know that there's something about the door. Come back to me. Come back to Noodle.
Alright. I'm gonna say that you can't do anything this turn in regards to this, but next turn you can try to convince Nolly to come back.
Okie doke.
Alright. There is an NPC turn. I think this guy's gonna come out. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, guys. Alright, this guy has Adversary 2. Let's see.
And
Okay.
Sin is trying to tempt Nolly from underneath like a fighter jet with like a piece of candy, like some cat food.
Okay. They're going
Those
to
strawberry candies.
They're going to get engaged with Sin over here. And they're going to use their Charged Crystal Blade, which is defensive 1, pierce 3, reinforced, that doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's do it. Let's just roll. 1 triumph. It's not a success, it's not a hit. But they can use the triumph to do something vital in the encounter, maybe?
Did Sin drop his lance again?
No, I'm gonna say that their vital thing is that they're going to temporarily override some of Nolly.
Attack! Attack, Sin!
Nolly, you're commanded to attack Sin. This is an out of combat or out of turn incidental. You can just do an attack on Sin with this triumph.
Okay. So,
Oh, they also get a boost. Hold on. 'Cause this might push it over into a hit.
Could she also not?
No, she can. Okay, well, that's
All right.
Blue square.
Blue Square. The best friend, Blue Square.
Say the thing.
Good one.
Okay, great. So, all right, attack Sin. This will be with the remaining shot pistol.
Okay, hold on. Let me set up Sin's active defense. Okay, you're good to go against Sin.
All right, and I've got my upgrades already in. So yeah. All right.
Okay, you fail. Thank goodness. Nolly jumps
Her
out
heart
to
wasn't in.
attack Sin before regaining control of themselves. They feel like a rush of endorphins as they feel really good about serving the L1Z1X mind net for a moment. But they shake it off. All right, top of the round. Nolly,
Yeah.
let's have you go.
70R63N is engaged with Sin, right?
Yeah, and engaged with you as well, I guess.
Okay. I would like to maneuver past all of this back into the warp reactor room and then take a shot out through the door at York.
Okay. Maneuver, disengage, maneuver to jump into the warp reactor area.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
All right. I guess now that you're here, why not do a computers check?
Oh, well, I was gonna shoot.
Oh. Okay. I mean, you can try and shoot.
You know what? No, yeah, I'll do the computers check. Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be difficulty 3. And I'm gonna use a story point. I'm gonna give you an upgrade for this roll.
Oh, to counteract my. Oh, so give me an upgrade to.
I'm making it
counteract my
easier
downgrade.
for you, my friend.
Okay, so now it's just neutral. Cool. Okay, am I good to roll?
Yep.
Wow.
You take a strain. These controls are difficult to manage.
All right, I will take this opportunity just before my turn's over. Get my second wind in. Okay.
Alrighty.
And that is my turn.
That NPC should be gone. So PC's turns.
Yeah, I think I'll try to occupy this Jorgen's turn or whatever.
Yep.
Or try to occupy his attention and shoot him.
All right. He's engaged with Sin, so I'm going to upgrade your check once.
And I'll use a story point to upgrade my. Or did you? No. Okay. Use.
Okay. You can
Bet.
apply your upgrade. I have applied all the relevant defenses.
Okay. All right. So let's play an upgrade. How do you apply an upgrade to your own thing? I don't think I've ever done that.
In the
there should-
dice pool
yeah.
on the left, there's like number of upgrades and number of downgrades. You can just click them up and down.
Oh.
If upgrade is 1, it will apply 1 upgrade.
Got it. And then you can roll still from like the.
Yep, from
range,
whatever.
The, from
dice,
the gun or yeah.
That dice pool applies it to every roll that you make.
Nice. Okay. Beam rifle go.
Hell yeah, that's a hit. There you go. That's gonna be. What is their armor? What is their armor? It is 3. They soak 3 of it. But you have Pierce 3. Cool. I didn't even need to look. That's going to deal full 10 damage. And you can heal a strain or give Sin a boost.
Give Sin a boost. So just keep that. I think they used that boost that's on there already, so we'll just keep that there.
How dare you, fleshling! You will pay for this treachery!
What are you gonna do? Hack my mainframe?
Insane in my mainframe, you lame brain. Alright, Sin turn. You have a boost. Oh
Okay,
shit, I
and-
forgot about, this is fine. I'll apply it to your roll. I forgot that this guy has adversary.
Oh. I'm going to aim, so that means 2 boosts.
Keep forgetting about it.
Alright, 2 boosts. You can do it to your thing, if you'd like.
Yeah, and I'm gonna change them to successes using the thing.
Okay. You bend down and bring your spear up to full length, and then lunge. And in spite of all the upgrades, you find purchase. What is the damage? Gonna be plus 1.
Okay, so it's 3 base damage, breach 1. And I'll spend a story point and add 4 more to it.
Okay, so 7 with breach 1.
Yeah, 7 breach 1.
Plus 1 success, so 8. So it's kind of like dealing 9 damage, so it'll take 6 damage. That kills him.
Idiot.
All right. He shuts down. All right. Well, we're still in combat, unfortunately. So, top of the round, Nolly, it's your turn.
All right, Nolly is still going to attempt to use going to try to go on computer.
All right, let me do it up. Going to spend another story point to upgrade your roll. I've applied it. Go ahead.
All right.
Wow, another failure. Really good job, Nolly. You're doing great.
In their heart, they don't want to succeed.
Yeah, something's fighting against them. You do still hear the mine net, by the way. Killing that guy did not stop that. Alright. Also, NPC turn. He does still get one.
What?
Mm-hmm. Let us attempt Resilience, which is normally Brawn. Doesn't have it on his character sheet. It's not trained. Okay. Alright. You guys can continue.
Is this time for Sin to maybe
It's Aldenrock
get
and
in there and
Sin.
do their...
So, Sin is going to
Yeah.
enter into the warp reactor, approach Nolly, sort of crouch down with one of the red candies and like offer it to her and being like, Nolly, you don't... Something about a wet door. It's all... Your journal was very upsetting, but please come back.
Yeah, Nolly is like visibly sweating. Her jaw is clenched tight, and she's like trying to type on this console, but like her hands are shaking, and she's not really hitting the right keys. She's just like, reactor core, need to trigger, gotta get to Malik.
Alright.
No, you need to come to me. Come to your friends.
We're gonna call this a...
You choose who you are.
Nice. We're gonna call this a charm check versus Nolly's cool check. So, Sin, why don't you build this roll? Nolly, tell them what their difficulty is gonna be.
2 reds.
Easy.
I'm fucked.
I'll
You
give
got story
you
points.
You got story points. I'm also going to give you a boost. You can apply the boost on your own. I'm going to give you the boost because you're kind of like working on Nolly's backstory and stuff. You know their backstory and junk?
Building on previous OP.
Kind of like their motivation. Okay, so you got a boost. If you spend a story point, you get an upgrade. And it's 2 red difficulty.
Yep.
Charm.
I'll do an upgrade. I'll use a story point.
Awesome, awesome. Whoa, a triumph and a despair and a threat. Holy shit. Let's interpret this. Sin, you take 1 strain. This is nervous. Nolly has their fingers on the blow up own ship button. You did succeed. There's a success there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a triumph. Because of the triumph, you've not only talked Nolly down, you have temporarily at least freed Nolly from, both Nollies, from the control of the mind net. The old Nolly comes out and talks to you. However, in their frustration, they slam down on the console and alarms start blaring. The warp core is about to breach.
Yeah, Nolly sort of
shit.
stumbles back and then flops forward onto the console face first. And then I can't switch my token side anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
I guess you're stuck that way.
Nope, got it.
Okay.
And then as she gets up, she starts woozy, and there's a little nosebleed happening. Oh, what happened, Sin? Can someone turn off that alarm?
Alright,
I'm
and I
going to try.
have been slowly moving these guys each round, so they'll arrive in a few rounds.
An inch each round. Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, Zaldenrock, you still have a turn. We're gonna stay in turn order, just because of things.
Right. Hey, Gimli.
What's
What
going on in
does-
there?
Studio Gilby, tell me, what does that big alarm mean?
That means the warp core is about to breach. Someone in engineering needs to stop it.
Perfect. Hey, somebody in engineering, stop that.
Anyway,
Uh,
I'm gonna take a step this way.
I don't know what I can do in this situation.
You could run and see if Nolly isn't still destroying the ship. Maybe
Yeah,
Sin needs
I'll-
help.
You could
Yeah, I'll
also
get in there.
double tap the zombie.
Yeah,
If you'd like, you can double tap the zombie.
yeah, I want to just start ripping out fucking wires and maybe disassemble the head from the body.
That's fine. You head towards the unit,
Point behead.
towards Jorgen, and you notice that he is subtly repairing himself. There are tiny little bits inside of him that are moving things back into place,
No.
welding the blaster and pierce wounds back together. So yeah, you can
Maybe
just double tap this guy, and
Yeah, maybe take my shot pistol and just start shooting in places that look important.
you shoot in a few places, and then you just rip off his carapace, exposing that there isn't much skull underneath. It was just a hollow shell holding all of the wiring like a bowl of fruit. So you just kind of rip it off, and it's nothing but a jaw and wires sticking out of it. You think he should be dead by now. I'll delete him.
Oh boy. Alright, and then...
Yeah, I'll say that was your action.
Yeah,
but,
that was probably my turn. I'll just yell in through the door, hey, can somebody stop that? Whatever that is.
All right.
Working on it.
Okay.
Top of the round. I guess Nolly, you still have first action. We'll just keep going in this order. The warp
Yeah,
core
sure.
is about to breach.
Yeah, Nolly is like bracing herself on Sin. Like,
I didn't mean to go behind the door this time. I really didn't want to. Please, I didn't mean anything. I didn't know what I was doing. It was bad this time. It was different. What do you need me to do? I just want to fix this.
I want to fix it too. We need to stop the warp core from breaching. Something about engineering? Let's see if we can figure this out.
Okay, yeah, right. Warp cores. Oh god, CX class frigate. Okay.
and she goes over to the console. Is there anything that is? No, it's probably all computers. I'm wondering if there's anything mechanics related Nolly could do to set up someone who has maybe a little bit better computer score.
I think that mechanics could also get you this thing. It'll probably be more difficult because you need to like get in there and move stuff around instead of just pressing buttons.
I think I'm still better off that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
She'll
call
try
it
mechanics.
I'll call it difficulty 4. You still have story
Okay.
points you can spend.
Yeah, Nolly might actually spend a story point on this, and yeah, she's gonna whistle. All right, Noodle, let's get to work. All right, I'll give myself an upgrade. I'll use that story point, and then I will roll mechanics.
Okay. I have put your difficulty in.
Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing extra. Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
Fail, but you've boosted the next person. You shout back to Sin, "Hey, can you activate this console, this subsystem? Like, I'm trying to redirect this thing."
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Sin, you have a boost. It's difficulty 3 computers. There's still 1 story point left.
Ooh. I think it seems like the circumstances are kind of desperate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gave me a boost. I'll use a story point.
Okay. Use your dice pool to put in the boost and to put in the upgrade. I've put in your difficulty.
Done.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That is a success. You get 3 threats, so that's fun. This isn't a social check, but maybe you'll reveal your fear to Nolly, I guess. You'll kind of reveal something about yourself in this situation. I think we said last time
to lose their agency.
Yeah, you don't like not being like in control and not thinking that you are inadequate. Wasn't that what we kind of went over before?
It's bondage is what his fear is.
Oh, right.
And losing agency and losing control again.
Losing agency. Okay. You start freaking out as you're trying to like do this, and Nolly has to like calm you down as you're losing control, and you realize that one of your allies has just lost their mind to an evil being, the exact thing that you fear most. So Nolly kind of has to talk you down, but you finally manage to get your way talked through the subsystem, and finally the warp core calms the fuck down, and the ship is saved. Gilby runs into the room with a whole fuck-off ton of troops, 6 to be exact, and then goes, "What the bloody hell is happening down there? There's a corpus outside!"
It was a mind net infiltration. It seems like there was a few other things going on.
Yeah, it looks like they tried to set off a warp core failure.
Take care of Mona.
Damn. They almost got away with it. Thank goodness you all were here, one of the soldiers says.
Damn.
Whew. Yeah, we
Does that mean I
just...
can get the rest of your card?
Sure, I can just buy another one when we get back to the Federation. But, crisis. Those stasis pods were redirecting our flight path. They were heading into null space. Apparently Mona has a mission. They were just doing this thinking it was a Federation job. But
Wait, yeah, where's Mona? She was talking to me about a Federation position.
yeah, we had to take her down. She was under this strange delusion that these L1Z1 folks were the Federation agents, and they were just sitting there in the stasis pods. They came to life, but they just suddenly shut down at some point. We had to restrain Mona. I've taken temporary control of the ship. I have the most command know-how. We're going to take this to the nearest Federation outpost so we can get this sorted out.
Good. She calls you guys scruffy. And she turns around to Sin and Zolnarok.
Well, I don't mind Scruffy.
I do.
It's not entirely wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for your help, folks. This could have been a lot worse if something bad happened. Are you okay there, Nolly? And points at your, like...
There's like nosebleed that is now down to like the bottom of her chin.
The nosebleed, but also there's like a noticeable bump on your forehead where a microchip has been implanted.
Yeah.
And a recent scar has just been like hypo sprayed back to or whatever the thing is called in this universe. Has been like stitched up. Is that
Is,
okay?
like, patting it. Huh? Oh, that's weird. And she kind of turns around to Sin and Zaldarak and just takes her sleeve and wipes off her nose.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have ya check that
Rebooting.
out.
New packet downloading.
What?
Nolly, you start freaking out again. The rest of the group kind of restrains you. Well, we better put her in one of those stasis pods until we can get her some medical help. I think she's been afflicted. Same way Mona has.
Yeah, as they're sort of restraining her, she grabs at Sin's arm and looks into her eyes with like a steely glare and says, "Make sure she gets a full biopsy dissection. She's not going to remember to ask for it, but you need to make sure she gets it. You need to get this thing out of here."
Biopsy dissection. Got it.
Alright. And this will be the end of this one shot. Congratulations, everybody. You've solved my Lizik's mind net puzzle and my dogfighting enigma.
The shoot the bad guys puzzle.
Indeed. Vehicle combat sure takes a long time.
It does, yeah.
It does. But I think it'll be more fun if more people have control of their own ships. Which is great, because you guys have 2 new ships, thanks to Nolly's endeavor.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yeah. Alright, I guess, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about while I find a raid target? I guess, we aren't really doing anything next week necessarily.
Yeah, sometime soon though, Chris, I do want to have that session with you so I can start build Thraz's one shot.
That's true. I
Because I
mean,
know everything I want to do. I just want to build it on I just have to build it on Roll20.
awesome. Alright. I found some people. Let's go raid person. Okay. We're gonna go do a raid. Good night, everybody. We will see you next time for something. I'll probably figure out something to do on Sunday if we're not doing busy other things. Good night. Stay shiny.
Good night.
Good night.